Hey, I'm Emily Fraser from Matching Paul. I hope you all like and follow Shark Street.
Hi, I'm Lucas Christopher. Join us on the Shark.
Hello, I'm Jonas Soto, and join us on Shark Stream.
Hello everyone, I'm Francisco Sanchez Ruiz. Join us to the Shark Stream. Let's go!
Hello, I am David Alcaide. Join us in Shark Stream.
Hey guys, I'm Frederick Horst. Join us on the Shark Stream.
I'm Christina Tkach. Join us on the Shark Stream.
Hey guys, it's Jason Shawcross. Join us on the Shark Stream tonight.
I'm John Moore. Join me on the Shark Stream.
Hi, I'm Savannah Easton. Join us on the Shark Stream.
Hi, my name is Georgia Georgiev, and you can join us at the Shark Stream.
Joey hit the lights, Bobby grabbed the mic, chicken calling at you from the other side. Shark Stream, going live. You're about to enter water, only sharks survive. In 3, 2, 1.
Salotto is the world's premier pool community. Playing your friends has never been more fun. Raise the bar with Salotto so regular practice can become real pressure. With monthly prizes and cash payouts, Salotto brings pool to the people. You can even submit match results to Fargo Rate through Salotto if you want, but you don't have to. Your race, your place. Make your matches count with Salotto. Download now and get started. No minimum play per month. 8, 9, 10 ball. You choose. It all counts.
All right, everybody, let's rock and roll. We got a big one for you tonight. As you can see right here on the screen, we got an action match between Frank Gaetani and Nick Hutzke Jr. And Frank actually took care of Nick at Brax a couple weeks ago. So this is the rematch at Yale Billiards in the Shark Stream, Nick's home turf. So they're playing 10 ball, call shot. And I expect to be a good match. So let's hit the share button. Let's get the viewers up. They're lagging any second, and we are going to be off to the races.
Are you live?
Yeah, we're live right now.
Oh,
Right, we are just they're just setting up the action. Might be a little bit more action than 2K in the middle, so that's what they're figuring out right now. But don't worry, we're going to be starting real soon. Oh yeah, like I said, let's get it going. We're gonna start any minute. They're just figuring out the details. Might be a little bit more action than anticipated. Of course, you know how that goes. Everybody got their guy, and they might want to put something sweat on it. So that's what's happening. We'll be starting real soon. So don't go anywhere. Like Nick Busquets is hitting a couple. And they're playing in the tight 4-inch table. Freshly redone. Looking pretty good, looking pretty good. Going on, Katina. Let's go, Nick. A little up on Frank folds under pressure. Frank got him last time, and I think it was 10-10, and then Frank won the last 3 games, if I remember correctly. So he won 13-10, but now Nick's at home, and he's playing confident. It's going to be tough to beat here, I can tell you that. You got to just get comfortable and confident on this tight table. Trust your instincts and play smart. You know, if you don't feel confident in the run out, play the safe. Let them shoot this shot because it's going to be tough to make on this table, and especially if you're out of line on position. If you get out of line, then it's going to be pretty difficult. Get back into position. And again, everything's all set up there. Just figuring out there's going to be more action than the 2K in the middle. So. And we got Nick Busquets Jr. He's actually not junior, but his nickname was I gave to him when he was 14 years old, playing out of here at Yale Billiards. We call him Nick Jr. And the reason why we did that is we already had a Nick. So he was smaller, so he was the Nick Jr. And Frank Gaetani plays out of X. And we're going to get ready to rock and roll. We're going to see the lag right here. This pump. And we're ready to rock and roll, everybody. Frank not liking the ball. Switch balls. Shooting at the 6. We'll switch cameras angles to see who's going to win this lag. Busquets is going to win. I assume they're going to be playing max rack your own 10 ball. 1 ball on a spot. All right, everybody, welcome aboard. Friday evening, the Shark Stream. Bobby Boom in the booth giving you play-by-play. I might be joined a little later by 2.0. Might be joining me. Also, Brian Brenner might be joining me a little bit later as well through the Zoom call. So we'll see. Right now, you got just me and got Nick and Frank getting at it. Playing some 10 ball. And this is their second meeting in the last month and a half. And I know Nick is getting ready to go for APA Masters to Las Vegas this weekend. So, you know, he's going to want to warm up a little bit. So, of course, winning his cash back will be a little handy as well when you're going to Las Vegas. So here goes the break. Rack number 1. Looking dry here, but look at that leave. Keep all spinning, but he's right behind that bank. And you can see he's got nothing going on there with that 1 ball. I anticipate a push coming out here. For those of you who don't know, a push shot is Frank can push wherever he wants. He can push the cue ball with his tip. And Nick Busquets will have the opportunity to either shoot that ball or let Frank shoot it. Frank's looking at it right now is where do I want to push to? Most of the time when you're doing a push shot, you want to push to somewhere, a shot that you like where maybe everybody might not like a bank or a cut. If you like cuts more, you want to leave yourself a long cut shot. If you like banks more, you're going to leave yourself a nice bank where he pushes it. And he pushed it to a, this is going to be a long jump. I think Nick's going to give this back to him. Yeah, he's going to give this back and like, this is all you, man. Very tough jump. He's got a long way to go. And, you know, anytime you're going to go that far over, you got a chance of it obviously bouncing a little bit. It's going to be really tough. Got a lot of distance on this jump shot here. What's going on, Andy Gow? How are you? All right, here we go. Wow. Then that's exactly what I was talking about. When you got that much distance, if I could have left my lines up there, you hit it perfect. But again, you're going to get that little double bump of the jump, and you're hitting it that hard. Cue ball goes off the table. So Nick Bousquet at the table. 9 balls from getting rack number 1. No trouble balls. It's going to go forward here to get this 3 ball inside. Got the pink ball next. Get the pink down here. This angle here, I think he's going to want to come forward and come back to this ball. Unless he can draw it. I don't want to draw away from the ball. That's the problem. Oh, that was perfect. He had the perfect angle. I can just kind of draw this ball back as well. Gonna go pink to purple, and then the green 6 is third. So he wants to leave a little angle on the purple to get to the 6. The 7, 8, 9 are right there. Oh, this is probably going to be the best position shot he needs. The hardest position shot he's got to make. Get a good angle on the 5 to get to the 6. Missed it in the tight box. He had the position, but he missed the shot. Or the overhead and see if he can. It looks like he has a clean shot to the pocket here. And he could probably draw. He might bump into the 5. That's okay, as long as he doesn't push it towards a rail. He wants to push it towards the pocket. He can roll it into the 10. That's going to be careful too, because he doesn't want to wind up this close to the purple. I like drawing it and tapping the 5 closest to the side. And into it. It's not going to work. How you doing, Mr. Alley? All right, we've got about 50 people watching already on this Friday early evening, 8 o'clock-ish Eastern Standard Time. We've got a live match between Nick Jr. and Frank Gaetani, race to 13 10 ball. Got to squeeze it by this 8 in the side, which is not easy to do on this table. And he fires it. Nice shot there by Nick. Have to do it one more time. Have to roll this 4. I'm sorry, the purple 5 by the 6 by the 8 now. And come off that bottom rail to get position for the green 6. Really nice. Unfortunately for him, he tapped into that 9 ball, so now he's going to leave himself a little bit of a tester here. And you're putting this ball into the light box up here, which is difficult enough, but he's also got to be careful. The cue ball is going to want to run this way. He's got to be careful not to get behind that 10 ball. Could try to stab it with a little bit of low, or you could follow a little bit farther, try to get to the rail. See how he plays it. That's what he's worried about. He just doesn't want to stick himself behind that striped 10 ball.
Hello. Does this work?
The rail, so it's not going to go in. Right. with an opportunity here. Pretty simple position here. You can just come right up here. 7 ball. And then the 8's hanging, the 9's almost hanging. Gotta get a little position for the 10 ball. Keep him a little off to the side than he wanted to, but he still should be all right. He can definitely now play this 2 rails. Back to this 8 ball. Gotta make sure you make the shot and make sure you don't hit that 9 ball. Oh, he went hard. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. He should have put that inside English and came this way with the outside and made the cue ball go that way.
Bobby, can you hear me?
Now, let's do here, folks. Hello?
Hello?
Who's here?
Can you hear me?
Oh, it's 2.0?
Yes, sir.
What's up, brother?
What's up, man?
All right, you got 2 of your buddies battling here. You know both these guys very well, don't you?
Yeah, I played both of them many a times, actually, when I lived in Connecticut.
Should be an interesting matchup. I think it's going to be a close one.
They played like a month ago, and I believe they like traded games the entire time until like 9-9, and then Frank came away and like won like 13-9 or something like that.
I think it was 10-10, but similar, yeah.
Yeah, but they were like basically even for 4 hours, and then the last 30 minutes, Frank just won a couple games in a row.
Well, we got Mike 2.0 joining us on the stream. Of course, again, Bobby Boom in the booth as well. And I'm going to leave Nick a bank here, Mike.
I think you can bank the 8, and then you try to play the cue behind the 10 here. I think you're playing all cue ball, and you're just going behind the 10 because the 9 can offer as a blocker as well, even if you don't get behind the 10. Looks like he's going on the other side of the 8, like hitting 10.
Terrible either.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that shot either.
It's like, here you go, Frank. You figure it out. Frank's in the pickle.
Well, here I like banking the 8, like towards the 10 ball and bringing the cue ball like 2 rails down, like using the 10 as the blocker. No, like you cut the 8, like put on the other side of the 10, like short side.
Might be where he wanted to be. Hit that a little too hard, I believe. I think he wanted to leave just a tough shot. What's going on, Mr. Scotty? I like 1 rail here for the 9 in the same pocket here. No reason to slow it down.
How's this table playing? I didn't get to play on it while I was there. Is it playing super tight or?
It's the God, Mike. I've never gotten so many compliments on my tables. And again, I was very proud of my tables beforehand. Nice shot there by Nick. And it's from what I understand, it's playing really tough but really good. No complaints from anybody how it's playing. They are saying it's playing tough, but no complaints. The rolls and the banks and everything it's a good shot by Nick.
Ooh. Looked like he almost missed it.
Nick is a little more familiar with this table than obviously Frank. He warmed up for like a half an hour on it. And
so I believe that was the point of the rematch, right? So they played at Frank's home room on Frank's home table. Now they're switching it up to Nick's home table, right?
Yep. And if Nick wins this, they're gonna play at Q and Brew, I guess.
Neutral location if they split. That's
you can play with the brown cloth and see what happens. No, I don't know what they're gonna do, but yeah, that's the whole plan. I mean, Nick obviously was hoping to make a little score because he's going to Vegas for Masters on Sunday. So obviously, if he loses that, now he loses this, he's going to be a little bit in the hole. So he's definitely going to want to win this one on his way to Vegas this week. So
is the bet amount disclosed or no?
2,000 in the middle, but from what I understand, they were discussing possibly playing a little bit more. So
Oh, nice. Okay.
yeah, not
It's
terrible,
well,
right?
yeah, it's good game when both players think they're the favorite, so that's always when the bet gets up there a little bit.
Yep.
Do you like anyone in particular in this match, or?
I definitely like Nick at home. Nick's he's a veteran. He's played a lot of action matches, and he doesn't really fold too much. So I think he's going to be favored. I don't know how Frank is going to play under the pressure of playing on the road. I know he does real well at Rex. I heard he was like 4-0 in money matches, which is doing great. But I just think Nick's going to have a little bit of advantage playing here.
I agree.
And also, I don't know how to put the link up, but I want to give a shout out to our good guy Dominic Dunn, who unfortunately had a fire in his house. If anybody wants to put his GoFundMe in our link chat, nice shot right there. We'd gladly put it out there and share it. That's so unfortunate, Mike. You heard about the fire, right?
Yeah, man, that's just crazy. He was actually about to be on the way to go play a big action match himself, and right before he leaves, that happens. Like within very short time before he was supposed to leave, play
Yeah.
his match. He was going to play like a $20-something thousand match.
Yeah, now
And
he's
that
got to
happened.
now he's got to worry about where he's going to sleep. I saw his daughter sleeping. It was heartbreaking.
Yeah.
So if anybody knows how to put the link for the GoFundMe, please do that. If not, I'll make sure Brian Brennan can get to it later. We'll post it up if anybody wants to donate, help a fellow pool player, ambassador for the sport. Please do. Good
Hey
shot right
Andy,
there.
Gal, how you doing, man? Lance, what's up, buddy?
Nice hit. Gonna get him? Don't think so.
No, I think he left the ball.
No trouble balls here, Mike. I mean, you basically got to get good position to the 3. After that, you can be almost running here.
Yeah, all the balls are laying like really nice. The only thing you have to like do anything with is the 8 to the 9. That's really the only time you have to like. Oh wow, the side pockets are playing tough, huh? The fact that 2 didn't go in the side. I mean,
yeah, they're 4.5, and the whole table, like I said, it plays really true and really good. You got to hit them good. Got to, as my guy Nick Dubay says, who did the tables. He said, "Look, if you hit him in the center of the pockets, doesn't matter what size the pockets are."
hey, do you know what are they playing? Call shot, call safe, or just
Call
call
shot,
shot?
just call shot. Playing just call shot.
Hey, we have LeBron Griffith in the chat. He's the best name in the world. You like that, Bobby?
LeBron probably just fell down hearing that.
LeBron, best NBA player to ever live.
Oh my God! Can anybody want to please destroy this kid, Mike 2.0? LeBron's been playing for 21 years in the league. He's got 4 championships. That's fantastic. That's great. I mean, it's probably, I think, 7th, 8th best in the world all time. Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, just the
That
best
counts.
player to ever play.
That counts.
Good shot. Does the 5-10 look good here? I think when you're I think when you're playing on a table like this, I feel like you almost want to shoot combos a little more often because you're not as the favorite to get out.
And neither are they. So Lance says LeBron stinks. Anybody else want to comment, please? 2.0 is what do you call him? Bronsexual. So he's very infatuated with the Bronster, and he's just not a good. He's not a winner. Like, he's a great player. One of the best scorer of all time. Obviously, great player. Just not number one.
Yeah, I'm just glad I was able to witness the go to football play and the go to basketball play in my lifetime, man.
Oh, hits the point there. So he was definitely going for that 5-10 there.
Yeah, he kind of that's a thing that I even struggle with, and a lot of players, like you kind of create your own angle to to worry about shape on the cue ball, but you're not making the ball doing that. Like you're
stable, not on this table.
Especially not on this.
All right, JT, appreciate that. Please share it up there. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Now we're gonna see if the 5-10 goes, Mike.
Oh, he's shooting it. I'd be willing to bet he shoots it.
The balls are pretty laid up here too. I mean, you got 5 to the 6, the 7, 8. I mean, you got to come back a little bit for the 9, but
Yeah, I think that's why. I mean, I think this is the right shot for their skill level. You know, me or you wouldn't shoot this combo. We don't like combos at all. Good shot.
no shot. No shot on that. All right, Nick draws a 2-game lead, 2-0 to race to 13. Again, it's not even close to being over. Thanks for joining. We're going to put that link in for Dominic Dunn if anybody wants to donate. Again, he had a fire in his house, and him and his daughter and his wife are now went from a 3-bedroom house to a 2-bedroom apartment, which is a big swing for him, or 1.5-bedroom apartment, or something like that, he said. Help would be greatly appreciated.
Hey, everyone in the chat, does my audio sound good? I just want to check to make sure that it's coming through good.
Yeah, how does Mike 2.0 sound? And I'd appreciate if you just write comment on 2.0 whether you like LeBron or not, and so you can tell if he's sounds all right. Give him a thumbs up or thumbs down for LeBron James.
All the old folk are Jordan lovers.
Lance is not old. He's your age, isn't he?
Oh, Lance is like 10 years older than I am. No, I don't know. No, Lance is like 33, maybe 35, 33. 35.
All right, guys, let us know, LeBron or Jordan. Actually, LeBron or Curry.
LeBron or Curry. Oh my God, Curry's not even top 10.
Talking about, they have the same amount of championships, and he played 3 last years. Pretty crazy. Oh, you're getting smashed on here, bro. You want to read them or no?
I don't think Steve Roman has ever watched a game of basketball in his life.
Let's not pick on our patrons here, please.
See, that's a perfect example, Bobby. I said all the old folk like Jordan. Andy Gow's about it. No, Steve is like 10 years older than me too. Andy Gow is Andy Gow's like 110 years old. Yeah, of course.
Oh man. All right, another dry break. So these guys, the 10-ball break's not been working so far. Dry breaks all around. Only break number 3, but what's your key to breaking 10-ball, Mike?
The key to breaking 10-ball is you just want to hit the ball solid. You don't need to hit them hard, and a lot of people think they need to hit them like extremely hard. And when you're playing 10-ball, you want the 2 balls behind the 1 ball to go in the sides. That's like really like the 2 primary balls you're looking for. And when you hit the balls too hard, they go way short of the side pocket. Or if you don't hit the rack square, kind of similar thing. So you just want to hit them square at like a medium to firm, nothing crazy.
For any one person, I think LeBron's the GOAT. And we do have that link up there. Eric Johnson just posted for Dominic Dunn. Anybody out there, please feel like giving a little.
Is there a way for you to like pin that in like in the chat or something?
Yeah, I think I can. I would do that more than I would. So I don't know how to do it. Brian will. He's going to be joining me later after you're done. So nice shot on the 2. He's got shape on the 3.
He's have to come one rail back to the middle of the table for the 4.
Just like that.
So I think here you need to play 2 rails back and forth back to towards the middle of the table again. You don't want to. Yeah, you want to use that second rail. You don't be afraid to use the second rail too. Some people, like to baby the ball, and they'll either land short, like they'll barely come off the second rail, or they're hitting it too slow and they miss the ball. I think hitting it, hit it at a comfortable pace, get it back to the middle of the table.
Does Frank, does he even play on gold crowns at all, or is it only that diamond over that racks that he plays on?
So they do have a gold crown there too. The last time I was there, like next to the. Oh, that's gonna go in.
Look at that. How about this shot, Michael? I was about ready to say this is how tight the tables are, and then
See, that's why he tried to hold it. If he just played it smooth and when hit it harder and just cut it in and came 2 rails, he never would have almost missed it, you know?
I would have just rolled right in.
Yeah.
And I learned that a lot from the pros. You and I have been traveling a lot with the pros of late, and they don't like the tables dictate what they do. They always want their stroke to do it.
Right.
They always hit the balls pretty solid. Very rarely do you see them do a table roll or, like I said, try to kill it.
Well, and about a week from now, I don't think that ball goes in because the felt is still, relatively new from when you got it refelted a few weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be, in a month from now, this table is going to be a nightmare to play on in a good way, just going to be tough.
He's got the nice angle here to get up for the 7 here. Got to avoid the 8. Want to run into it.
Steve Roman made a good point in the chat. I mean, he's saying the diamond at racks is Gaffy, but Gaffy kind of plays tight, so he's going to be used to having to hit the balls in the center pocket, right? Because on a diamond table, the shelves are so deep. If you're not hitting them right in the pocket, if you're rubbing the rail, it's not going to go in at all. So I mean, this table isn't going to be too uncomfortable for Frank, going from there to this.
Used to have a Gaffy table. This table used to be Gaffy, real bouncy.
Yeah.
A lot of people.
Then the guy you had refelt it, he fixed the rails or something? That was the issue, is with the rails?
He raised them. He raised them and raised them so they're the perfect height. So I mean, he's just amazing what he did. He went around and checked everything. He actually calibrated the pockets so they're the right size, every single pocket, and he made sure the height was correct on all the rails as well. Just went up above and beyond. Amazing. I never
was that on every table or just
every table. He had the correct height. He had a barometer out there when he was doing them. It took him a day to do 2 tables by himself, but he was here 13 hours. Unbelievable. This one's a little straighter than he wanted to be, but I think he could just go forward and be okay.
Yeah, you don't have to do anything crazy here. Just roll it forward and take a longer shot in the 9.
Not going to work. I'm a little more cut than he'd want, but he's favored to get this. And I like 3 rail position. Just got to hit it, right?
Yeah, I think you just focus on making it. And this is not a shot you want to hit soft to try to stop the cue ball after 2. I think this table plays a little quick, so you maybe want to come off the 3rd rail for sure.
He can easily spin this ball to get the cue ball behind the 8, the 9-10 for a safety if he wanted to. But how aggressive he is here. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I like the safe. I like the safe, but I think this ball is very cuttable. I think you just got to cut it. But it is an easy safe to land on. Yeah, good shot. Oh.
Wow.
See, it's just doing too much. There was no need to use the spin to get closer to the 9. He wanted to get a couple feet closer, but ended up costing him the game.
You just wanted to be right here and leave yourself, make a little shot.
Yeah, there's no need to try to come all the way closer like that.
Looks like Frank's got a good chance here to pull a 2-1 here. But you never know. This is the nerves of playing on the road. Winning that first game, Bobby always says, Bobby Hunt, he says sometimes the first game is almost as hard as the last game. Perfect. Shot in center pocket. Yeah, we could be looking at 2-1 here. Wow, nice shot. All right, guys, got almost 100 people watching already on all the platforms. Thank you guys over there at digitalpool.net, SharkStream TV, of course, YouTube and Facebook. Please hit the share button and let everybody know what's going on this awesome Friday night. You got 2.0 Bronze Sexual on the chat with Bobby Boom. We're still waiting for one more person to pick your guy, LeBron. I think when he retires, he'll get a little bit more respect, being that he won championships at different teams. But that's about it. He just did so many bad things in his career. Just Bad choices. All right, here he goes.
Let's
So Mike-
see. What were you gonna say?
Mike's saying he's trying to make these second balls. That's the goal in 10 ball, right? You got it.
There's the yep.
That's the break Mike was talking about.
And I'm surprised the ball actually went in as clean as it did because he hit the rack like very off center. Oh.
Bill Alley says the first set of the tournament's always a little tough as well for him, and Steve Roman says like the first hole in golf. Yeah, you got to get that first one in, right? The first one matters.
For me, when I'm playing like a multiple day tournament, it's always the first match of the day kind of gets me.
Nice shot. He hit that really well.
Yeah, that was a great shot. Now he's gonna be a little jacked up on the 8 here. Be a little awkward.
Yeah, he's got to pull it back too, so he's definitely gonna have to.
Well, and the problem is I mean, he doesn't even need to pull it back that far. He can leave himself a nice angle on the 3 to come one rail below the 8, pass the side pocket, and shoot the 5 in the bottom left corner. So you don't even want to draw it back that much. You want to leave yourself a nice angle here.
Yeah, but that was a tough shot. Anytime you leave yourself over a ball like that, it just makes a shot not 2, 3, 10 times harder than what should be.
Yeah, it's probably the hardest shot in pool for most people would be shooting a ball jacked up, especially if you need to draw it.
Go forward with some stroke here. Just follow it off that bottom rail. Doesn't want to be straight here.
His plan is here. Does he have enough to come one rail with spin? Or
Very
is he gonna try to
difficult.
get to the side? He might try to get to the
Wow.
side pocket.
That
Yeah.
was fabulous. He's going to get a boom for the hit. We'll see about the position, but nevertheless, nice, well
I
made,
think-
well pocketed.
I think he played that there. That was a good shot.
So far, I don't want to jinx us, but we're at a pretty decent pace right now. One here, the ball seemed to be going pretty good. Both guys are playing pretty solid.
Yeah, I think the last time they played the match was it took a long time, but it was just a grind, a lot of safeties, but they're definitely running out.
I mean, on this table so far, they're both pocketing balls pretty well. You know, playing aggressive and confident, which is very important in this game. Can we get one person that likes LeBron besides Mike? Just one? We got almost 100 people watching. Can we get one? All right, there he goes.
Yeah, the average age of the fans in the chat is
Not 0 though, Mike. We have 100 people watching.
pretty high.
All right.
Oh, he hit that. He smoked that ball.
Yeah, I thought he was going to roll it for the side here.
That's actually not like terrible. I mean, just pocket this with a little bit of draw and come off the rail, and you're set.
All right, I'll let you get pocket this. He's good to go. Don't draw it into the side. Draw it to the side rail. Wow. Great shot by Bousquet.
Now, this is another shot where you don't want to try to do too much. Like, don't try to force the cue ball off the rail. Just hit it with a nice little draw stroke, and you don't even have to come back all the way. But you don't want to try to force anything. Hit that really
Mike.
good. It's a home table advantage, like coming out here. I feel like just with the confidence in the stroke.
I agree 100% because I mean, you guys are out there watching on TV land. This 4-inch diamond, gold crown tables, it plays tough, man. You watch some of our list matches, and the pockets are tough. And both these guys playing really well. Definitely playing above 600 speed, both of them so far early on.
I think Frank's gonna have to not let this lead get too crazy. Like I said, when you're not in your home room, you don't want the other guy to get too comfortable. So Frank's gonna have to do something quick. Put some pressure back on Nick.
So Bobby Hunt would say, if you don't make a game here, you're going to go take a break. You're going to go to the bathroom, splash some water on your face, whatever. Not going to just sit there and dig a deep hole.
Yeah, I think if the score gets like 5-1, I feel like that's when you take a break.
I want to give a quick shout out to Onas, who's playing right now in the Taom Billiards Open, V10 Open. He just made it to the money round, top 64 or 16, 32.
I think it's 32.
Yeah, top 32. And again, him along with Lucas is trying to make a push for Mosconi. He's trying to make it for Team Europe, and Lucas trying to make it for Team USA. And that's pretty crazy, right, Mike?
Yeah, I mean, Lucas is in second. I think Jonas is in seventh or eighth, right?
Yep. But
they both have a chance.
The advantage Lucas has is a lot of these Americans aren't traveling. You know, none of the Americans are playing in the V10 Open. You know, look, actually, if Lucas went there, he could have gained some more room, but I didn't see really any of them. There's a lot of the European playing, obviously. Gilly, we don't do the score; they do the score. There is a little bit of a delay, so it won't be instant. But we don't do the score in the booth; they do it themselves. And I gotta say, Mike, that was a big deal for us. It makes it so much easier for us not having to worry about the score. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, and it's good for, even people just spectating in the pool room. There's a big tablet on the wall next to the table that has the scores and on the ceiling above the light. So like everyone in the whole pool room can see the score just from like standing there.
Awesome, right?
It does make it easier. Yeah, that is really cool, man. Really cool.
You talk to your room owner, are they gonna get that done?
I haven't really been there since I've been back. But no, I mean the thing is in that forum, they have so many tables.
Yep.
I mean they have like 30 something tables, I think. So that'd just be hard, very expensive at least to do it.
Yep. All right. Looks like he might be able to see the edge of this. If not, it's an easy kick off the bottom rail. Yeah, the weirdest part about us doing the score now, Mike, is we used to have to pay attention. You know what I mean? We had to click the button. Now we just have to talk. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice.
This is going to be like a tricky rack. There's going to be a lot of innings in this rack. Like the balls are just, the 1 to the 2, then the 4 to the 5.
Well,
yeah,
a little better now. A little better now at the end.
A little better now, but the 4 to the 5 is going to be a little weird. But this rack's going to be a few more innings, I believe.
This is my favorite Frank right here because Nick's been on a little bit of a roll. He hasn't really missed, and every time Frank leaves him a shot, he gets out. So this little back and forth might advantage Frank, but we'll see what happens.
How is it looks busy in there? Is it busy?
Yeah, we're pretty busy. We've been busy since like 4:30. We've been jam packed. It's kind of weird too because it's such a nice day today. It's like 75 here in Connecticut. But people are loving pool, man. They're following 2.0, going on the stream and following the Shark stream, and and they figured if 2.0 could find a nice girl like Sydney in a pool hall, maybe they got a shot.
Oh my god,
Sorry.
that post was brutal. You know what's even crazy about that? I didn't even do anything. I didn't. Usually, I deserve it when someone does something. I didn't even do anything. I was just, I was sitting at home minding my own business, and I look at my phone, and that's on Facebook. I'm like, oh my god,
what's going on with the table? Somebody using weird chalk?
I don't see.
All the skid marks and stuff.
No, I don't think maybe the
Like,
quality's not
like
coming through as good on mine.
here, 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 here. So I'm
I don't
thinking,
see it. Maybe someone's using some chalk they shouldn't be using. Looks like Nick is using masters, so let's see what Frank uses when he's at the table.
I'm
Oh, that's
surprised.
nice. That's nice for them. Table 7 right next to them just closed down, so that's probably good
not
for
going to
them. They got
post
some
well.
room.
That's not going to
Yeah,
post well.
I know. But still, right now it's a breath of fresh air. They got some space now over there, and don't have to
Definitely.
worry about it.
All right, Nick made a good shot up to the 4. He just hit that just a little too hard and stuck behind the 10. Now he's going to have to play a kick shot. And, definitely, if he hits this, it's going to make it a little tougher for Frank to get on that 5. So he's going opposite-handed here too, Mike.
Yeah, I can't even hit the ball doing that.
He did.
I mean, I can't even hit the cue ball.
Look at that. Look at that.
That outcomes.
How about that shot?
He's gonna have to. I don't even know if you can dig into it with spin. You might have to kick like long rail here. I have to come. Yeah, you might have to come off the like short side on the long rail or the short rail. I mean, I don't think you can spin into it. Maybe on the right side of the 7 with a lot of spin, but I don't think so. He has to go that way.
Pretty easy hit here. You know, because you can get gated. You know, if you hit the side rail first, you got to hit a little firm though. Because you got to get a rail after. That's the key.
Yeah, I think no matter what, you need to hit this kind of firm because there's not really a good way the ball can land unless you hit it pretty firm.
He was trying to tap it behind the 7. He didn't get it. So that opens up everything. But the 6 to the 7 is still going to be a little weird here, Mike.
Yeah, that's really the only thing he has to play shape for. I mean, it's not even because of the 4 or 5 is right there. I think, yeah, that's really it. Just play, get good on the 7 and you're out.
Even the 7 to the 8 is not particularly easy. You got the 9 kind of in the way.
Well, I think the 8 is actually the 8 goes in both corners down there, and if he lands straight on the 7, he can just draw it straight back and play the 8 in the side. I think the 8's actually sitting in a pretty good. You just don't want to land like with too much angle on the 7. That'd be like the only way he won't get out is if he lands too weird on the 7.
Really good speed right there. Just gonna roll this purple ball forward here. Get to the 6. Should have a good angle. You can get either side of the 6 to get to the 7 too. You can come underneath it or above it.
You just don't want to land straight here. It's just going to be kind of awkward. I think he landed a little funny.
Yeah, definitely. That's the only thing he didn't want to do.
Ryan calling in the chat. Oh, thank you, man. I'm actually not in town anymore. I am commentating remotely. Yeah, commentating remotely from Florida. I was in town there for a few days before the expo. Is he drawing short side?
Like it. How about that?
Good bounce here.
Good shot right there.
You would have liked to be a little straighter, but that's not bad at all. I mean, this is kind of I think you just float this ball in at a speed where you're going to kind of stay right there and you're going to play the 8 in the bottom right.
Oh, he hit it
Yeah,
nice.
I like that a lot. Yeah, that was perfect. Yep.
Got a stop shot. Stop shot almost.
If he can bring it back a few inches so he doesn't have to come down table to come back for the 10, you can just bring it back like 2 inches. All right,
Yep.
that's perfect. Yep. You just stop it here.
I think draw. Come here.
No, he's in a draw, or he's gonna like slide over an inch or two to the left, just an inch or two.
Not bad. Pretty straight in here. Big shot. There it is. Fires it too. How about that?
Yeah, Nick is looking very comfortable.
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't missed the ball yet and made some really good runouts. 5-6 balls on the tight 4-inch table. Nice job. We got a couple things coming soon, Mike. How about that? You ever heard of that one yet?
Oh, the Florida Open.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exciting stuff, man. I can't wait for that.
Means I gotta
Obviously, Shark Stream's making an appearance. You guys have media passes for that yet, or what?
not yet, but we will. We'll hit them up. We'll hit them up. They got to let us in there, right? And that's going to be another month away, man. And we're going to be going to that, and then I think there's another one in between at Shane Wolford's room, and then of course you got the U.S. Open. So we might be gone another 20 days again, Mike. So you might have to take another month off. And then of course if Lucas goes, we're going to Moscone anyway, to Halle Pally in London. But if Lucas goes, I mean, you may have to go to that too. Often you see our boy, one of your boys, playing on the Moscone.
I might have to get a passport.
Yep. So he's doing exactly what you said. He's just trying to fire these balls, and he's not trying to play a ball here. He's trying to just whack them, which is not a bad strategy. But in the tighter box, it's tough.
If he took like 25% of the speed off of that and hit it just square, I mean, he would be golden. And it's just crazy. A lot of people don't realize that with a 10-ball break. I think this is a must-win game for Frank here.
Yeah, like I said, if he goes up 5-1, and he might have to take a little break and try to do something. It's not half the set, but it's 40%. On the 10-ball here. He's going to play the carom into the 10-ball. Looked like he pointed to the corner. I want to leave this hanging. He tried it. he tried it, but he didn't leave it hanging, so he's not terrible.
Yeah, and that's not like the worst thing their level to shoot like a flyer like that, especially when Frank is struggling. Because you're not really, Nick is kind of not really worried of Frank getting out, so he's kind of thinking he has a free shot.
Oh, and you see the wiggle there. He was.
But you're also playing the risk because now if Frank gets out, now Frank is a lot more comfortable. Oh.
Yeah, so that was awkward. And let's see how well Nick is shooting now. He's wide open here, and everything has a pocket, and he could be off to the races. But got to start by making the one. Right up here for this 2-ball. A nice little angle for the 3.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. People want to know if you're on a Zoom call. Yeah, Mike's on a Zoom call, so if you lose your money, you can't come down and get it.
My internet just glitched out there. What happened? Frank had ball in hand on the 1-ball.
He missed it. He missed it. He jumped up and missed it. So we'll see what happens here.
That's the 2-ball was right next to it. He didn't even have to do anything with it. I don't know.
Yeah, he went to stop it, and he moved his arm and jumped up to get to the next shot before he made the 1-ball.
Well,
can this pink go by though? That's the question.
The things can go on the side. Oh, I guess not. I guess it goes.
He makes this and gets a nice angle to get on the 6.
Yeah, this is the key shot here. The shape on the 5. This is the key shot.
Tight pocket down there. Wow. He's going to get a boom for that. That was a great shot, Mike.
I don't really like the way he landed here. I mean, could go 1 rail forward, come down.
Might be able to squeeze it a little 2 rails, maybe a little bit of sauce, but it's
You're going to have to, yeah, you're going to have to put a lot of sauce on that ball.
He does have that stroke, and he's feeling confident right now. But he could also go 1 rail and play it to the middle of the table, Mike, just come right here. Thinkable. Doesn't have to come all the way down. He got there, but he just missed the shot. Now, what do you do if you're Frank here? You just miss ball in hand. You're down 4-1. You're on the road. You're playing for a lot of cheese. You want to get a nice, good safety here to try to get ball in hand and get comfortable? Or do you want to come with a big shot?
I think you come with a big shot and you try to land on the left side of the 6 ball. So you come 2 rails up and down, or you could bank the 4 or the 5 ball and put the cue behind the 10-6. Yeah.
Freaking well though.
I think Frank's in that spot where he needs to get himself in stroke and just fire at something. And,
Almost second guessing himself a little bit.
Yep.
All
Don't
right,
wanna
guys.
start
Again,
fucking scared.
we've got about 100 people. Let's get the numbers up. It's a Friday night. You're watching some 10 ball. You got 2.0 in Florida. Bobby Boom in the booth. 2 great players, Nick Bousquet, Frank Gaetani, race to 13. Let's hit the shares on the YouTube and Facebook. Let's get them up.
Oh my god, okay. I'm not leaving my phone charger out anymore. My cat chewed the heck out of it. Holy smokes.
Which one though?
Which cat?
Yeah.
I don't know. One of them scratched me really bad this morning on my palm of my hand, right where I hold my cue. It hurts real bad. I just took the Band-Aid off.
Did you pick them up or what happened? Why did he scratch you?
We had to take him to the vet. So I try to they as soon as they see the cat crate, they know something's about to go down. So that's a great shot
right there. And he hit this really well. Beautiful, right on that 8.
I just sent you a Snapchat right there of my hand. It's like in an awkward spot.
Yeah, it's weird how those cats know. Like they know they're going to the vet. They don't like it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I picked him up and he freaked out, scratched me. That's the first time he ever scratched me.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's deep. Ooh.
Yep. And it's just like in a weird spot. It's like it's right in the palm, and it's just I don't know. It's just
now your hand looks like your feet, bro. Oh, there we go. Nice kick. Oh, we just missed that. What do you think, though, Mike? This is not gimme because the 8 to the 9 is really going to be tough to get because he's got to get nice to get on the 10. He can't leave himself a big angle.
It's funny how this always seems to happen. Like Frank is not comfortable and he's down 4-1, and of course he gets ball in hand on the 5 ball, and the balls are laying about as bad as they can.
Right? Yeah.
You know, they'll never lay easy just to get the man going. You know, it's funny. It pulls a sick game, man.
It really is. And again, he's got to get an angle to get on the 7 as well to get to the 8 and then back to the 9.
I mean, really, it's not that bad if you can land on the side pocket. Now where you change the camera angle to, like the right side pocket, and on the 8 ball, you just come 2 rails around and shoot the 9 in the corner. It's really not bad at all. But I don't. He played bad shape to get on the 6. He made another mistake with ball in hand.
I don't know. I think he's okay. If he makes it, he can get perfect. Oh, my line.
I think you need to come 2 rails. I think you need to go off the end rail. I think he's too thin. No.
I don't think so.
I guess not. No. Yeah, you're right. He's not.
He can go 2 rails if he wants, up and down, but don't want to be the in-betweener. That's not bad. That's a pretty good shot.
Well, now he's not going to be able to get the angle on the 8 that he wants. Because now where he put himself, he has to now the 10 ball comes into play when you play from the 8 to the 9. You want to draw it back you want to draw it back. If you can get to the cue ball where it is now, you can actually play a 2 rail Z shot to get on the other side of the 9. I don't think he'll play it that way, but yeah, now he has to play and dodge the 10 here. I don't. Yeah, I don't. He's gonna have to hit
the shot because you're gonna put a little spin on it. You're gonna be careful. It's gonna kick to the outside just a hair, and if it hits that point or side rail, it's not gonna go in. Is he looking to try to stun this? Was that
no?
There's no way, right? That's what he was kind of looking.
He might go inside. He might go 3 rails with inside, which I don't like on that angle that he has.
That's gonna spin the ball a lot at 8 ball.
Yeah, I don't like this shot here. Oh, he hit it real good. Wow.
Yeah, hit that really, as we call it, chinly. Big shot right there by Frank.
Now he should take an extra second here, just to. Good shot. Yeah, that's a big out when he needed it the most right there, for sure.
Like that, we could be at 4-2 here. Anybody's game for sure. Just like that. Got a little more comfortable with that run there, Mike. Made a really good shot on the 8-ball.
Yeah, I mean, he came with it right there. I mean, that very easily could be 5-1 down, but now it's 4-2. Dang, this really messed up the charger. Are you gonna watch the GOAT play in 20 minutes?
I cannot watch LeBron play. He just falls down too much. I just like you're supposed to be the GOAT, right? If you're the best player at somebody, you know, you can't be bowing down to all these players when they just touch you. You know what I mean? It's just I can't watch him, Mike. I can't watch him. And he doesn't do anything pretty. You know what I mean? He's a big guy. He does that drive. He doesn't have a great jump shot. He rebounds sometimes. You know, he's just
Did he do something to you or something? Like you just I don't know. What have like a beef with him?
look at that break. How about that?
Like yeah, Frank is definitely breaking better than Nick.
For sure. For sure. You know, I just don't. The reason I turned off to him is when he went to Miami and he just said in public, "We're not going to win one. We're not going to win 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7." That was just I never, from a professional top of your game to do that. I've never seen anything like that. You know, except for Muhammad Ali that backs it up, and that kind of turned me off. And then after that, I've never seen anything that really impressed me. Like he won in Cleveland was pretty big. But besides that, winning to Miami and the Lakers in the bubble, that wasn't too much for me.
Okay. Some people just like to hate. It's all right.
We're just waiting for one other LeBron fan to chime in and say that he's the go. We're just waiting for one. Just one. Can somebody back up Mike, please? Nice shot right there by Gaetani.
Yeah, the balls are laying pretty decent here to get out. I think the 9 goes by the 10, in the top left. But yeah, I mean, this Frank can get on a little run here and put a lot of pressure on Nick.
Nice stroke. So your girl Sydney's on the chat just to hear you crying about the cat blue that scratched you. Sydney's not happy. You're talking about the babies.
Andy Gow might be onto something here because let's see. Hold on. Let's see. Larry Bird versus Jordan head to head.
He was 10 years earlier, dude. What's wrong with you?
Okay, so Larry Bird has a 23-11 winning record over Michael Jordan, including 6-0 in the playoffs. Michael Jordan never beat Larry Bird in the playoffs. Is there a single player LeBron hasn't beaten the playoffs? Because I can't think of one.
Yes, Tim Duncan. He's got murdered.
They literally. What do you mean? They beat the Spurs for a chip.
I don't think they did.
Yes, they did. When Ray Allen hit the 3. What do you want to bet?
Maybe. I don't know. If it was, they got real lucky with that shot too. But that's beside the point. I mean, they lost to the Mavericks with me and you on the team. That's pretty bad.
I mean, Dirk is one of the best players to ever play. I mean,
and he didn't win until they played LeBron. And where he averaged 8 points a game or something, or scored 8 points in the finals. Look at Frank stroking this ball around the table here.
I don't think he didn't try to get there. He did not try to do that. However, I will say there's not a single player in the world that's undefeated against LeBron in the playoffs with multiple wins. And Larry Bird is 6-0 against Jordan. So Jordan just could not beat. That is insane.
He can't win, dude. He's 4-21.
How can your GOAT be 0-6 against somebody in the playoffs?
Because he was young, he had nobody. How could your GOAT be 17 seasons without winning a championship? Jordan played 13, won 6. LeBron made 21, he won 4.
Hey, Lance, look up the stats of LeBron versus Kobe. Look at their game stats, like their points per game, assists and rebounds. LeBron dominated Kobe. It's not even close.
Did you see Kobe shut LeBron down in the All-Star game, which was sad? Like, no one shuts anybody down in the All-Star game. That's sad. Look at Frank. Wow.
Yeah, Frank's getting really comfortable. You don't want to land straight here. Oh, boy.
Not out of the woods. That was a great shot. He's running pretty well right here. This is for a break and run.
All it takes, man, is that one run out last track to get the guy going. Now he needs to finish this one or he's going to be right back to square one again.
Actually, that dog was what do you call this dog? Emotional support dog. It was walking by.
I didn't even see.
Big stroke. Look at the long view, Mike. Like, really, there's not a good angle to get on this 9-ball. He's almost.
I think you draw it back to where the cue ball is now and just.
How about if you play safe? You get the cue ball this way. Hit the edge of the 7. Hit the outside of the 7. There's no reward for this.
I think you get the cue ball where it is now and play the 9 in the top left. Yeah, he tried to do too much again.
Yeah, I didn't like it. That's what I'm saying. If you play the safe there, the reward was much better than if you. But then again, he's going to leave Nick this tough out to get here on this 9-ball. Lance, don't talk to Mike about it because he's bronze sexual. Like I said, he's clueless.
Hey, you know what I think it is? I think Lance might hate LeBron for the same reason you hate Tom Brady. I'm not going to go into any more detail.
I hate Tom Brady, but because he cost me a lot of money in sports.
I know that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
But no, I don't think anybody cost LeBron. Didn't cost nobody money because he always loses. People bet on him. He always lost. All right, what about this, Mike? Combo?
I can't. Is there any way? Go to the other angle. I don't think you can thin off of it. No, you might be able to thin off of it and put the cue ball near the corner pocket, or it might be a dead scratch at that angle.
But if he can play the safe, the combo, I like it because he can draw the ball to the bottom rail. And as long as he doesn't leave the 9 anywhere in this vicinity, he's going to leave him a tough shot. He's going to try to leave him long. I don't think he's going to get a rail here.
It wasn't even close to the rail.
Well, that was a mental error. So now Frank picking up a little speed here on Nick. Yeah, I didn't like the shot that he played there as well, only for the fact that even if it hit the rail, he left a clean pocket shot for Frank. Where if he went the other way to leave the distance, it would have been a lot tougher.
Last 2 racks are a huge momentum swing.
And just so anybody knows, I have my 2.0 cell number. I'll give it to everybody so we can all send them the stats on LeBron James and his career, and of course Jordan's career. So maybe Mike can wake up, but
Luke Walker put. Wait, hold on. So Michael, I don't even want to try to pronounce your name. Chandro. I don't want to try to put your age in the chat here. I'll take the over on 50, and then Luke Walker. He says, "Oh, LeBron has the best."
You're attacking everybody in our chat. I need to chill, bro.
I'm just stating facts, man.
So you're saying there's 100+ people watching. Nobody likes LeBron, and nobody's under the age of 35 or 32. How old are you now? 33.
It just that's like I can imagine as like when these younger kids or someone like coming in and saying like Patrick Mahomes is better than Brady. When I grew up like watching Tom Brady, I think that's just what you guys feel about Jordan. Like Jordan's like your GOAT because that was who
No,
you guys
Mike,
rooted for it,
because
so
he
you guys
won
watched.
Defensive Player of the Year, he won MVP, he won the scoring title, and he won the Finals MVP. And 4 players have done that. Do you know who the 4 players are, Michael? Michael
I would like
Jordan.
to. I'd like to assume. I was going to say. I'd like to assume it's Michael Jordan multiple times.
He won all 4. Okay, so that's one of the reasons. LeBron has done nothing special except play for 21 years. That's it, and that's not a bad feat. It's a great thing. I'm not taking anything away from him, you know. And I actually saw a story about him that they're chemically enhancing him to making him better. That's what I'm thinking. But
hey, Michael, I was just having some fun, man. Luke Walker, 71. Don't like LeBron. See, yep. Bird, yeah, I think Bird's more of a GOAT than Jordan. 6-0 against him in playoffs. Steve Roman, yeah, I got my cue the other day.
bought a new cue, Mike?
Yeah, I'm trying experimenting with a new cue to see if I want to make a switch to a different brand.
You want to tell us?
Q-Tech.
Oh.
I've been playing with the same Predator cue for since 2021. So that making the switch is a little difficult. I played the other day for a few hours, and I'm not sure if I want to make the switch or not. It's just different, and it's just gonna set me back a little bit, you know. But
Right there, by Frank. So LeBron does like LeBron. He said, "Am I the only person here who likes LeBron because he has my name?" Well, maybe he doesn't. Well, we don't call him LeBron anyway. We call him what do I call him when I text you, Mike? LeBum? LeBum?
Steve, I like it. I like the way it feels. I like the way it hits. It deflects more than my current shaft. So if I'm going to make the switch, I'm going to have to get used to more deflection, which just seems like going backwards. That's almost like buying a set of golf clubs now that like aren't as accurate as like a newer set. You know what I mean? It almost just doesn't make sense.
I mean, really, he had a wide open rack there. And it's not like there's balls that are tied up. Like, what's he going to do if he gets ball in hand again? He had a wide open table. Well, let's see how it turns out for him. On the one ball. I think this is the chalk right here. That's the culprit. That's Frank's chalk. Wow, what a shot right there.
Wow.
How about this kick shot?
Those are very hard kicks to judge when you're over the ball like that.
Does Frank know he's going to vacuum after this table?
Oh, did we confirm? Is he the culprit? What is he using for chalk?
I just circled it. It's black.
No, he just put master. That's master right there.
Look at it. I'll show it to you. It's black.
It's not black. That's blue.
No, it's not. It's dark. I'll show you. The other one's blue. I'm telling you. All right, got to come off this rail. He's got to watch out for the mess there. Not going to get there. Going to the air here. What's the percentage on this jump shot, Michael?
0%.
They're pretty funny. All the pros at Bass. We're just there, Mike. All the pros at Brass Tap swear by the Q-Tech. Says its draw is easier. We're just at the Brass Tap.
Wait, is that the name of the pool room that all week?
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, yeah. LeBron, did you see us there? I don't think the shaft has too much to do with like the ball drawing easier. I feel like that has a lot to do with, you know, tip and stroke and everything. I feel like a one carbon fiber shaft to another isn't. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I feel like that isn't really much of a difference. But I do like the way the Q-Tech hits in a lot of different ways, like almost every other way except putting side spin. Side spin, it just deflects so much, but every other shot feels much smoother. And the way that the finish on the shaft and the taper and everything, it feels much better than the Predator, in my opinion. I just wish it deflected a little less, that's all.
Well, your LeBron team is getting 3.5 from Minnesota tonight. How do you feel about that?
Home field, man. Anthony Edwards, good player. Home court advantage.
Yep. I think you sent me something the other day about Michael Jordan was favored like every game of his last season. Like that was a bad thing. Like, yeah, no kidding. He's the best player.
No, his team was always the favorite in the finals because they didn't play any good teams in the finals.
You realize I sent you stats on that too. They had more Hall of Famers that they played against than anybody. Obviously, LeBron's not going to play any yet because
it's hard. Yeah, I was going to say it's hard to play Hall of Famers when they're all playing.
So many Hall of Famers that he beat.
Yeah, just the competition wasn't even close to what it is now, but it's okay. All right, so Nick has a chance to win a game here. This would be a very big win for Nick.
This is really tough to go back and forth. He's got to watch out for the 8 ball here.
I think hitting the 8 isn't the worst thing here. Yeah, you got to go 2, right?
He's got to come back for the 6 as well. He's actually got it, but I mean, that was
very fortunate to land like that.
Yep. The pace slowed up just a little bit here. We love the cookout, bro. We love the cookout.
That's funny.
That is funny.
I texted Bobby the other day. I said, remember, Bobby, I texted you a couple days ago. I was like, man, a milkshake from Cookout would be real good right now.
Absolutely. Gotta be careful not to cut this too much. He did. Got nice on it too.
So the straighter you can land on the 7 here, the better. If you land with too much angle, you can get a little weird. You can either lose the cue ball or the 7. So you just want to get very straight.
You can go to the 7-9 too if you'd like, and get out of position, but obviously you're not playing that. He is. It's a little tricky though because you got to make sure that 7's lined up. Got to smack it in the face, Mike. Got to hit full. If you hit it to the side, it's going to roll on you. Oh, how about that? He made them both.
Yeah, well, he hit it full, that's for sure.
He did. He smacked it right in the face like I told him to, right? Nice spin. Look at the position for the black 8. Got to avoid the side.
Watch out for the side. Oh, no.
So that's 2 games now. Nick gave him either the 10 ball or the 9 ball. Ball in hand. All right, so we're at 4-4 now. Anybody's game now. So he was down 4-1 here, and now it's 4-4. That's going to be the first dry break for Frank.
I think the 4 ball is sitting in a really weird spot here.
What say you?
What was that,
say
Bob?
you? What say you? How about now? I think you can. I think you can. Can you look at the 4 now? I think it goes inside.
Oh. I don't think so. Oh, I don't know. It's hard to tell. It's really hard to tell with the from here. I think it's on the point. Oh no, it goes on the side. Okay. That's a better angle.
Yeah, 5 of them here at the Shark Stream, Mike.
That's a lot of cameras.
Kidding. LeBron was the one with the polar bear on his shirt. At brass tap. That's funny. LeBron wears a polar bear on his shirt when he plays basketball. All right, what's he going to do to get on the red 3 here? Got to be careful to avoid the 8.
Go back to the long angle. Yeah, I mean, if you can avoid the 8 and a couple right.
He did.
Like that.
Bump on the 10.
It's not bad. You can float in between the 4, 6, or even if you run into the 6, that's not bad.
Yeah.
I think he's too thin. He doesn't have to worry about the side.
I agree. Gotta worry about the green 6.
Yeah, I think he can go. He's gonna go 2 rails right into the 6, or just 1 rail directly into it.
Gonna be tough to make from there.
Yeah, I think he landed in the worst possible spot for that.
Oh.
But I think it.
Even if he makes, though, the cue's not going to go anywhere. You're going to be stuck behind the green 6.
Yeah, I don't think you can get shape, and you can make the ball in, get shape. Can you make a ball and play and call safe?
I think so.
Or no, wait, no, you can't.
You sure?
Not in call shot. Yeah, because if you make a ball like in a pocket where you're not calling it, the other guy has
a really
option.
easy safe if he thins it, gets a cue behind the 10.
I think he can jam it in there and draw back. Actually, no, maybe
that's
not on this table.
No. Not bad. Not terrible leave.
I think he left the out here. No,
Was it going to make that? I think
did not go by the 9. No,
possibly.
I think that goes right by. I think you can slide that right in.
Yeah, you're right. You might. He's got a nice easy for the 4, 6, 7 as well, and the 8, 9, 10. Everything's right there.
Big shot. $9:30. You know what that time is now. Best player in the world.
Time for flippity floppity. Time for flippity floppity. Is that too hard? Too hard. Need to just slow roll that, you know?
Yeah, I think he can play the 4 towards the 6 and slide the cue under the 9 there. A lot of right spin. Get that there. Go get right under the 9.
We're in 20 minutes in, 4-4. That was a miss hit right there.
Yeah.
This is no picnic. Getting this ball on the side, Mike. I mean, I love these shots to the side, but I know a lot of people I play against, they don't like these.
I've been struggling in the side pockets lately. I don't know what it is.
Points, man. You got to get by the points. Don't play the points. You did it nicely.
Very good. Momentum is really shifting in Frank. I mean, Nick's going to have to start winning some games here. Or it's going to get very bad for him too.
Absolutely, for sure.
I mean, Nick had every opportunity up 4-1 to put some pressure on him, and Frank came with it a couple games.
Well, Mike, like I said, Nick scratched by giving a ball in hand, the 9-ball, and then he scratched on the 9-ball in the next 2 games, right? 2 games.
Yeah, I was just saying, yeah. Frank had ball in hand the 9-ball twice.
Yeah. No, ball in hand the 9, and then ball in hand the 10. Straight in. Maybe he might have got ball in hand 3 times actually now, if I think about it. Right? Twice he had the 8-9 ball in hand.
Yeah, maybe actually, yeah.
Yep, and then
the Celtics are losing to Orlando right now.
I don't know if Tatum's playing.
No, he is. He didn't play last night. But
Yeah, I know that. Okay. I think the Celtics will find a way to win.
I'm sure they will. Yeah, Tatum only has 30 points right now.
Yeah, the Celtics are like the opposite of LeBron James. Look at that. Oh, I thought he made it. The opposite of LeBron James. LeBron finds a way to lose. The Celtics always find a way to win. It's crazy.
I mean, if 4 championships is finding a way to lose and making it to the finals 10 times, then I don't know.
I mean, yeah, 4 out of 21 season. That's kind of finding a way to lose. He lost it 6 times. That's finding a way to lose. You know?
Yeah, I mean,
come on, guys. Come on, LeBron supporters. Let's type it in.
yeah,
here.
I mean, Jordan couldn't win until Pimpin and Jackson. But I think he's 1-9 in the playoffs.
Wait, hold on. Didn't LeBron James actually get a silver or a bronze medal in the Olympics? I mean, that's pretty bad. You know, Michael Jordan won college championship, 2 or 3 gold medals, and all his championships. Never loses. LeBron always has excuses. Just unbelievable. I don't know. I came in second though. Whoop. All right, let's get back to the game. All right. two rails here. We'll go with 3 rails.
2. Just like that. Perfect.
Yeah, so this is going to be 4 in a row if he can finish these last 3 balls here.
He's a little straight here, but he's gonna have to put a little bit of sauce on it. But you also don't want to get straight. I think you go 2 rails forward here. Come out, a foot and a half off the rail. Give yourself that nice little angle.
Yeah, real nice.
Little hard, but that's okay.
I like that. I'd rather have the big angle to come back and forth.
I think if he stopped like 6 inches before would have been perfect, but
I think somebody commented about Dallas Cowboy having excuses. I think he's a Giant fan, and I can't comment on somebody that won three games in the last 3 years, so it's tough for me to argue with those people. I think the Giants won 3 or 4 games in 3 years. That's pretty bad, right?
yeah, any Jets fan, you can't really have a conversation with them.
I mean, the Giants actually got rid of the running back. He went to the Eagles, won the championship, won the rushing title, and then they cut the quarterback who they paid and kept. That's just terrible. That's so bad. Like, talk about salt in the wound, man. All right, big shot here, Mikey. This could be this is a teller right here. Look how thin the pocket is. Look at the point sticking out right here. He's got to make it right there.
This is all about like having confidence in the stroke right here. This is like if you have some dog in you, this is where it comes out here. You know, it's easy to box this ball. Yep.
Is it bad? Like I said, it's a tough shot on this tight table. And that's the first big ball I've seen anybody miss. They got a couple scratches, but didn't really have any misses.
Nick's gonna have to show us something here.
Yeah, this is You go for the gusto or just lay it up. I mean, the smart play is just lay it up.
I think you lay it up, yeah.
But obviously you're down 3 racks in a row. You want to win this rack, get back on the winning streak. So see how he plays it. I hit that right into the rail. It'll work out okay. I mean,
This is not, it's not easy on this table.
No.
Not easy.
He's still favored to make this, 6-4,
Yeah.
6-4, 60-40, maybe 65-35. Big
Yeah, I agree.
angle. Maybe a little higher on that. And that angle looks a little easier.
I think he's gonna miss this ball. I think he's gonna hang it right up for Nick.
I don't think you can say that on the stream, but okay.
Look at that. Yeah.
Didn't hang it up though.
It's hard. That shot is, and the reason I say that, and that's no disrespect to Frank, is after you miss the other 10 ball, that awkward shot on the 10 is just, it's mentally hard to make it after you miss a little bit of an easier one,
Got a nice bank right here. It's almost lined up. Just got to hit it center pocket here. Wow. How about that?
What's wrong with predicting a miss? Can't predict a miss these days? People too
I
sensitive?
don't know. It's kind of like flopping, just don't do it. There you go.
No, I just me myself, if I miss that other 10 ball and then you're just left an awkward 10 ball shot after missing one, it's just hard to make. It's just hard.
It looks like Nick's ready to break. He's up 5-4, race to 13. We're kind of almost halfway there. Nick's shaking his head a little bit. And again, just a little quick story. So, I give everybody nicknames, right? That 2.0, right? You got your nickname from me, right?
Yep.
This name right here, he's not a junior. He's the same thing as kind of like you did. We had a Nick that came into Yale Billiards and he used to play every day. This kid came in, he was like 15 years old and a little fireball, didn't know how to play, but was talking smack and running around. So we say, hey, what about Nick? Where's Nick? Nick Mazzola? No, and the other one. So he got Nick Jr. So he's not even a real junior.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, he's not even a real junior. I couldn't name you Lucas Jr., so I had to give you the 2.0.
God, you junior.
Come on, Miss Mosconi second. How about Lucas? Second points in the American Mosconi Cups. That's just unbelievable.
Yeah, and he's got a couple of big tournaments coming up too. He can either get closer to first or separate the gap more between third. I mean, you just have to stay top 3.
There's that ball that Mike said you got to make. How about this, Mike? What do you think about this? So Fedor, Shane, and FSR are not going to be at the UK Open.
That opens the door for a lot of people. Maybe Filler just wins the tournament now, easier than he would have before. But I don't know. Filler just plays so good. Filler is the best player in the world right now, and the WNT rules.
I don't know. Kachi's pretty solid, dude. He just came in second. He won our event. He came in second at the Expo. He's playing really, really good. He's tough to beat. His break is phenomenal.
I'll sweat Filler and it lasts longer against Kachi if you want.
All right, yeah, we might do that. I like that. I see your pool knowledgeable is well more better knowledgeable than your basketball. That's a good pick.
I mean, I just speak facts either way. I think you let emotion get involved a little bit.
I know. I mean, 4-12 speaks for itself. Second, I mean, he did get like I said, a bronze or silver medal in the Olympics. It's really good.
But in Jordan's logic, though, your Jordan logic, it would have been better had Jordan lost in the first round of the Olympics and didn't get a medal at all. That's your logic.
He's never lost in the Olympics. He's 1,000%.
Yeah, but it's okay to lose first round in the playoffs, but not okay to lose in the finals. But it's okay to lose in the first round. It's okay to get swept in the first round, but not okay to get swept in the finals. That's okay. The Jordan logic is okay. No, it's okay. That's what I'm
It's
saying.
six-
LeBron.
6-0,
LeBron got-
Mike. 6 out of 13 season, 4 out of 21. What are you arguing here? What numbers are you arguing?
It's about to be 5 out of 22.
Can we wager on that one? Can we wager on that, please? Please? Please?
I don't want to steal your money.
We got a mess right here. We got a mess. The 310 is tied up. The pink 4 is on the rail. And you got to go 4, 5, 6, 7 back and forth 3 times. And if you do stuff like that, I thought
he made it. He was running around to go shoot again.
He did, right? He did.
Yeah.
100%. His body English was he might have to use his cue ball off the 2 to break up the 10 balls, what I'm thinking, Mike.
No, I think the 3 goes by, no? Does it not?
He's got to get all the way up. I don't think so.
Oh, maybe he can rub the 10 ball here.
That's what I was thinking. I even go 2 rails with a lot of right spin on that ball. Come underneath it. Break out that 3.
No, I think you just pocket the 2, kind of soft space, and you try to run into the 10. Just you clip the 10 ball here a little bit. Just like that.
Perfect.
Now he has a nice angle. He's in a draw 2 rails backwards. Just missed the 10 ball. For the 4. You want to make sure you really come off of that second rail to give yourself angle.
It can't be straight because the 4 is going to be tough. The 5, the 4 to get to the 5.
I don't know what his plan was there. I liked angle and maybe playing the 5-10 combo. I don't know what he...
Draw this ball back here. Straight into the 5. Draw it back to the second dot. Good effort there. That's when you get in trouble, though, Mike. When you got to use that big stroke on these tight pockets.
Yeah, he didn't commit to that shape before there. Kind of just.
But Mike, this 5-10 has possibilities now from here.
And you got to land pretty good on it.
Got the nice angle, I think. A little bit of right spin on it. As long as it gets by the green 6. Oh, he was making sure he got by the green 6. Funny that table 7 hasn't been used since we talked about it. It's been open all night. That's good for them.
You get 2 rails behind the 6 with a cue ball here. Bank the 4 down table. Towards the 7.
Good plan. Way Mikey drew it up, but he might have left a piece though.
I would have hit it harder and banked the 4 towards the 7 and came like 2 rails and freeze up behind the 6.
Yeah, come play on 7, distract them. Do some jump shots. I got a question.
You got a wager on this match?
What's that?
Yeah, do you have anything on this match? You
I got a little
piece
piece on Nick. Yeah, I got a little piece.
A
on
little sweating a little bit. Okay.
So what do you think here? I need a question from you guys out there watching. When he goes to shoot this, which camera angle do you like better? I know one's a little darker, but I need you guys to let me know if you like this one. This is the back view of him when he's shooting. All right, so everybody let me know, just write back view, or do you like the front view when he's shooting? Well, I want to know what your guys' opinion is when they're shooting. You like behind them or in front of them? What do you like, Mike?
I like the back view there.
You like the back behind him?
Yeah. You're just seeing the line of where he's shooting. Like like you're shooting at yourself, kind of, you know.
Yep.
What do you think, to shoot this right in the side and then get the combo here?
Yeah, if you can make it. I mean, I don't know if he has enough room to make it. It looks like he might be playing safe. Like he might just see an edge of it. I don't know if he can make it or not.
Yeah. Try to get the cue behind the 10, maybe.
Because playing the safety all the way. So everybody likes the back view so far. All right, awesome. 100% agree. All right, very nice. Good to know. We'll stick with this one when he's shooting the shot. Go to the back. Oh, Gilly says front. So we got one front now. We got another front. Oh, we had a runaway back. Now it's going a little bit front. So again, here's the back. Right? And he's shooting, and then when he gets down the shoot, and then this is the front.
Yeah, I think back for sure. 100% back.
Yeah, I know WNT, they do a lot more back. I've always done the front. And when we were doing their stream, they're like, "Hey, go behind him, go behind him."
But I think it also depends if he's standing in a way where it's blocking, like go to the other, like that's fine there. But if he's ever standing where it's blocking your sight on the cue ball, then you go to the front.
Yeah, but there's almost no shot for it unless the ball's in the middle of the table. Good effort, try to whack that around there. Gonna leave him tough here. Miner says, "Let's go, Frank." Magic by 4, 47 seconds to go, Mike.
Yep. I think it's Boston ball.
You just got to be careful. You don't want to put the 4 next to the 10 ball. I mean, it's a nice safe. You get you behind the 9-4, 9-5.
I think you banked you cut the 4 to 1 rail behind the 6, and you bring cue ball 2 rails around. You know what I'm saying? You back cut the 4 under the 6. He should have played that shot.
That's not bad at all. That's not bad at all.
Pretty good. Lives to fight another day. I think you can just bank the 4 straight to the end rail here. Just straight line, straight back down.
I just put a little right spin, try to get behind the 5-9. Don't even mess around. Just like that. The way we drew it on, Mikey.
I didn't think he could see the right side of the ball.
Nicky Marino, what's up, man? So the game definitely slowed down a little bit from the first 5 or 6 racks. They were wide open and people were running out. Now they're just not run out material racks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's been a lot of funnier layouts for sure.
Yep.
You see that play on the game? He tried to throw the ball off of him as he was going out. Or do you have the game? Are you watching the game, or you can't watch it in there?
I can't watch. I'm in the booth working, man. I just watch my phone, see the updates.
Oh, see the score, yeah.
Last plays and video review, it says.
Yeah, it's, Celtics are challenging. They ruled it out. They ruled it Orlando ball. I think it's going to get overturned, though.
Gene, bite your tongue.
Hey, Gene, you think it's gonna end that early, brother?
I think Brian's joining me after Mike leaves. Steve, thanks. But I'm always up for help anytime. But yeah, I think Brian Brennan's supposed to join me at some point. I could also hit the commentator break, right? I could always do that for a few minutes.
Yeah, it's funny. The matches would go by so like much quicker if they played on like table 4, for instance. But they're playing on tougher tables, so it's just a lot of safes.
But like I said, the layouts make a big difference. The first 5 racks went relatively smooth, good runouts. Just now it seems like the purple has no pocket, so they're just going to keep messing around until.
But I also feel like these two are so evenly matched that it's just gonna be like this the rest of the set, just like how it was the last time they played for the first 20 games. They're just gonna keep trading back and forth for the rest of the match now. I think it's gonna end 13-11 or something similar to last time.
Yep, makes sense.
Unless one of them catches a gear and the other one goes on dead tilt or something. That's the only
What that shot right there?
I think he left it. No, he didn't. Oh, never mind. That first angle was a little deceiving.
Go into the air here.
It's Celtics ball. What do they say? Oh, it's Orlando ball still. Wow, that's crazy.
I said.
Oh, wow. Horford with the block. It's funny. They keep leaving these balls so weird, man.
I know, right? Nothing's laid up, and the 5-10's kind of right there. If they can make this 3-ball clean.
Is he just going to feather the right side of the 4 and just kind of hit like a very soft?
Behind the 9.
We played the wow.
Yeah,
went for it. Now this is funny. See, this is something that I don't think I shoot this ball on this table or in this spot.
100%.
I think you just bank it towards the 6 and we use the 4 or the 5-9 as blockers.
The cue ball up here. 2 rails. That was dangerous. So Tom says you can't win playing defense ever. He must be a LeBron fan. All right, that's my last one. I'm going to stop.
Wait. What did he say?
He said you can't win playing defense ever. So he said defensive shot, but I'm just going to say, well, that's LeBron. Actually, the one time he won a big championship is the one he made the great block in. That was the one time he decided to play a little defense.
I think deep down, LeBron's a GOAT. I think that's why you're such a hater, man. I think you just don't want to see Jordan be dethroned. I get it, man. He's your hero growing up. I know.
He wasn't actually. I didn't like him growing up. I thought he got all the calls. I thought a lot of stuff. Then, I'm old. I'm 56. I see the people that win, like Brady wins, and
he's probably going to shoot the combo here. But I really like banking the 4 towards the side and playing the Q under the 10.
This could be
it's like
really
so easy to get there. I don't. He's going to play that
if he doesn't make it, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, he went for the carom. Wow, how about that?
Yeah, I don't like that at all. But I understand if he hit it and didn't make it, he's leaving him on the rail and has to come all the way back for the 6. So it wasn't the worst shot. You just can't go right by the 10.
What's Nick doing here?
Run out. I would never in a million years play the combo. Why would you play the combo?
We're going to leave the back view because Mike likes the back view this time.
Never.
Right? You like watching it from here, right, Mike? You like watching this angle?
Yes. I can't believe he's shooting the combo here.
Yeah, a little risque, but he fires these a lot. He made one earlier. Look at that center pocket, bro.
I hate combos so much. I would never. You're definitely supposed to run out the ball.
I agree. Especially he's playing really well still. I mean, they've been going back and forth, but they haven't been leaving themselves like great shots, Wow. Celtics down by 2, 18 seconds.
Yeah, it's Orlando ball. Well, Celtics, they were just down by 4 and they scored.
No, it says Orlando turnover, so Celtics ball.
Really?
That's what I got 18 seconds ago. Celtics ball. Tatum for 3 for the win.
You just wait. Are you trolling? Did that actually happen, or are you trolling?
No, 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 that didn't happen. I was calling it.
Okay.
I'm saying it's the turnover Orlando. So the Celtics ball at 18 seconds. Tatum, actually, Brown's probably gonna hit 3, not Tatum.
I watch it on YouTube TV, and YouTube TV is always delayed. It's always like 30 seconds behind everyone else.
Did you watch the Celtic HBO special 6-part on Celtics history?
Oh,
It's pretty interesting. You should watch it. And like,
I didn't even know about it.
yeah, it just came out a little while ago. It's like 2 months ago. It's an hour show. It's like 7 or 8 shows. It goes over all the decades and stuff. So I haven't seen the Tatum decade, but that's coming next. All right, Nick's up 6-4 after a nice three rack run by Frank. Nick comes back and wins 2 in a row. What you're feeling here, Mike? Are they on break or nope? Here he goes. Mike, are you watching the game?
Watching both games, yeah. Oh no, it's Orlando ball.
Nope. Orlando wins.
No, wait, why would you do that to me?
Oh, sorry. All right, so Mike, Nick's really packing it in now. He's making that second ball every time now, last couple racks.
Oh wait, how do you know Orlando went? There's still time left on the clock. They called the timeout.
It's over.
Are you sure? No, there's no way. They didn't even do the timeout yet.
It's over.
No. There's no way I'm that far behind. Yeah, I am that far behind. Well, that's crazy.
Got to squeeze this cue ball between the 3-4 here. He's not playing the 110, is he? Are you kidding me? He played the 110. He almost made it. And gets the safety out of it. What's the advantage to playing call 10 if you're not playing call safe?
Is you can't like kick in a ball and like fluke in a ball somewhere.
Hello.
Hello.
Me? Oh, thank you. Yes. All right. Lisa, salt. All right.
What do you got? What do you got there, Bob? Some food?
I got nothing, bro. Nothing. I don't know what you're talking about.
What do you got?
Lisa got me some beef and broccoli. She knows it's gonna be a long match here. She goes. Did I ever tell you how she's the best manager ever, all time? She let me go away for 14 days and took care of Yale Billiards.
Crazy, man. Is that the longest you ever been away?
Oh, by far. And you know what the crazy part is, Mike?
What?
She never called me one time for anything.
Really?
Yep. That's amazing, right?
Game is over. Wow.
I think this is make a ball in the bank. I kind of slow roll it. It's hard to slow roll the bank, but you want to leave it right there for the 3. Because if he hits this hard and runs down, it's going to be behind the pink 4. Play safe. I like it. Got it though, Mike.
Is you said Brian's coming in.
Brian's gonna join me. He's gonna join me at some point. But you're gonna cover for me while I eat real quick, and then I'll take over.
Oh,
thanks, bud. Appreciate that.
Snap! My food's almost done.
Mine's coming in 30 seconds.
All right. Well, let me. Dang, hold on. That's bad timing. I gotta go make my mac and cheese. It's done boiling. I gotta go.
Bro,
start. Hold
on. Not even cooked yet.
No, it's cooked. It's cooked. Sydney had it boiling. The noodles are about to be done.
I got to stir to mix it.
I know that. I do that.
This is tough. Got to stroke this ball really hard. Gotta be very careful making it. Yeah, it's just such a tough shot right there. Anytime you go into that tight box with the little cut, and you
They're
gotta get the
definitely
ball.
they're definitely both not playing as good as they were the first few games. They're definitely the game really slowed down, and they've been playing so many safes. It's almost like you go from playing like one pocket to playing 9-ball. Like it's hard to.
But like you said, the way that they're rolling, the balls are rolled. Like, this one's actually pretty easy. I think if somebody gets a shot, it's a good chance they could definitely run some balls. But you remember earlier, the 7, 8, 9 were right by the corners and the sides.
Yep.
This one you got to go 6 to 7 to the 9, then back to the 10. Trying to kick make here.
Gotta hit this ball. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets ball in hand and he shoots the combo. He might shoot the 210. I would be.
Right?
I wouldn't do it, but
And Frank so far has been pretty shaky on the combos. I think he's like us. He just doesn't like them. Yeah, he doesn't even look at it.
yeah, it's not the right shot. But I mean, Nick might fire at it just because
Nick
he's good
100% would fire it.
he's good at shooting the combos. Yeah.
100% he would fire that.
All right, I'll be right back in 2 minutes. Hold on.
Okay. All right, Frank's got to just roll this up. He wants a nice little angle on the 3 to get back to the pink 4. He could also slow roll the 3 and play the pink 4 all the way up. It all depends on where he gets positioned for the 3. Oh, yes, that is correct, Tom. That's their Fargos. They are playing on a Gold Crown 3 with 4-inch pockets and 4.5 on the side. Really tight table. Both of them are actually playing very well for their Fargo rating. I like that. Now he's going to have to try to come back 2 rails to get on the pink. He's got to be careful not to hit the pink. You can go underneath with a lot of right. Then you got to avoid the 10 ball and also avoid spinning the 3 ball out. He avoided it nicely. Good shot there by Frank. He's got the nice angle on the pink to get to the purple. We like this a lot. And again, you got to avoid that 10 ball this time. He might even elect to draw this ball back here because if he draws it, he avoids all the trouble. If he goes forward, the angle, he's got a chance to hit the 10 or can even go to the 7-9. Put the reverse on it. They put no spin on it, so. That's okay. All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh no, he's going to leave licking another 410 here. $5.10, sorry. Wow. Check this shot out, guys. He fires this, and you know how hard this shot is on a tight table. And he has to cut it a little bit too, and he just drills this ball right in. Great shot.
Joey hit the lights, Bobby grabbed the mic, chicken calling at you from the other side. Shock 3, going live. You're about to enter water, only sharks survive. In 3, 2, 1.
Salotto is the world's premier pool community. Playing your friends has never been more fun. Raise the bar with Salotto so regular practice can become real pressure. With monthly prizes and cash payouts, Salotto brings pool to the people. You can even submit match results to Fargo Rate through Salotto if you want, but you don't have to. Your race, your place. Make your matches count with Salotto. Download now and get started. No minimum play per month. 8, 9, 10 ball. You choose. It all counts. Salotto is the world's premier pool community. Playing your friends has never been more fun. Raise the bar with Salotto so regular practice can become real pressure. With monthly prizes and cash payouts, Salotto brings pool to the people. You can even submit match results to Fargo Rate through Salotto if you want, but you don't have to. Your race, your place. Make your matches count with Salotto. Download now and get started. No minimum play per month. 8, 9, 10 ball. You choose. It all counts.
All right, guys, looks like we're on a quick player break, 7-4, and we'll be right back. And we're back.
You think is Nick gonna take some speed off his break here?
Two off the table. He's got a 7-4 lead, race to 13. And we're about an hour and 40 minutes in. And we are officially right around halfway.
That's brutal. It looks like they got a group of 4 right next to him playing.
Yeah, I see that. I'm surprised they put 4 there, but I mean, when it's busy on a Saturday night, you know, we are a business.
Yeah, no, I'm sure all your tables are taken.
You pick a Friday night at a pool hall. That's what you're going to get, you know?
Yep. All right, let's see. Is he going to take some off of this and make a ball, or is he going to keep hitting it hard? Let's see.
He's been making balls lately. He's been making that the right ball in the side pocket the last 2 or 3 times. So we'll see if he does it again. Missed it that time, but
He hit it at a good speed. He just didn't hit it square. How many viewers do we have right now all around, Bobby?
80, not counting digital pool.
Where's everyone watching from? I like when you guys say that in the chat. I like to see where, all the different states and countries people are in.
Hey guys, we got about 100 people watching. Let us know where you're watching from. Connecticut, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, California, Philippines, Europe, Canada. Let us know.
Tom, I think that just that they're playing on 4-inch pockets. It's just a hard table to play on. They're grinding.
That's one of the things about playing on this table. Mike talked about it earlier. It's not easy. It's tough, man. You're not. I mean, the first 5 racks, they both were micro. Actually, Nick ran on almost every shot, and now the balls are just running a little bit funnier, and they're not able to get to it. But it's been pretty entertaining so far. 7-4. We got Wallingford, Oklahoma, Yale Billiards, Hartpool, England, Crossover, Tennessee, Alabama, Florida. How about that? 2.0.
Oh, we got someone from Albania too.
I didn't see Albania, did I?
I see Albania. Wow, it must be late for you. Why are you awake, brother, in Albania? Holy crap! It's got to be 3 a.m.
Albania. I'm sorry, I thought I said Alabama. My fault. Yeah, Albania. Wow.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah, it's got to be 3, 4 a.m. there. I'm surprised he's awake.
Well, he's following Shark Stream. He saw his Albanian. Kachi's Albanian, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he saw his Albanian champion win our McDermott Open, so of course he's following Shark Stream. Claremont, Florida, Mike.
Yeah.
Ellington,
Like that area
Connecticut.
a lot.
Ellington, Connecticut. Beaver Dam, Wisconsin. How about Beaver Dam? I like it. Beaver Dam.
Claremont, Florida is one of the very few places I see hills in Florida. Yeah, it's got hills there.
While you were eating your mac and cheese, Frank lined up a 5-10 for Nick, and Nick fired it in, man. He had to cut it, and he still made it.
Was it like a hard shot?
It was pretty hard. I mean, for us, we weren't going to make it. He had to cut it, but he fired it right in. Andy, Mike's eating macaroni and cheese, so that's why he's mumbling a little bit.
Oh, wait. All right. Is it good now? I was eating that cheese sauce, and I like stuff on my face, kind of standing a little far away, or sitting a little far away from my mic.
Edvin says yes. I'm sure he was watching Kachi win his McDermott Open here, and he actually came in second in the Expo. He's playing really well. His mic is choppy.
Oh, crap. Hold on.
He's trying to fix his microphone. Bobby Hilton in the booth. How do I sound? Do I sound clear enough? This is Bobby Boom.
Check. See, is still working.
There you go. Mike, test. Does he still sound choppy or underwater? This is really tough, Mike. He's jumping close to the 5. He's got a lot of distance as well. Yeah, that was real tough to do.
Yeah. I don't want to talk too much until someone tells me if it's.
Yeah, he says you're fine. He said you're fine now. What's
okay.
going on, David?
Yeah, I use this audio program, and I have to reset it.
I know. All right, so that was a big miss right there with ball in hand, and Nick has a chance here. So the 9 ball stays down, right? When you're playing college shot, right? It stays down. He gets ball in hand. I like the 2 in the side here. Just roll it up for the 3. Then the 4 has a pocket. The 5 has a pocket. No, it could be kind of off to the races here. I think the biggest position is 1 to the 2, Mike. To get onto the 3. Want to be straight on the 3 to get back to the 4.
Yeah, 5 to the 7. You want to land good on the 7. You can, where the 5 is, you can land a little funny. So I think as soon as he lands on the 7, good, he's out for sure.
Yeah, because he's got to. I mean, go either side with the 7 and go to up table, back table. Doesn't really matter. Or he's going to be. He wants to be straight in on the 3 and then straight in on the 4, and land the cue ball right where the 4 is to play the 5.
Oh, Mercury asked one of my. Oh wow, strange miss there.
Yeah,
Mercury asked a good question in the chat, Bobby.
Out of interest, will we ever get arena audio? We're working on it for sure. We're working on it. We're always trying to improve and enhance and do bigger, better things. And we got a couple things in the works that are going to be really, really solid. So guys, stay with us and continue to like and share. And I promise you, this started from just an iPhone streaming list matches, and we come this far. We are going to get better for sure. Great question, but we're always going to be getting better.
Don't some of the tables have that now, or am I wrong?
They have it, but you can hear the balls, and then you hear the pool. You can hear the people talking and stuff. Yeah, but we don't do it while we're doing it because it kind of conflicts with while we're talking. You know what I mean? You can't do both. I don't think.
I don't know how, like, the big production, like how they do it. Like, I don't get it, because like you can hear the balls so clear, like during like Moscone and everything, and you don't.
I know how they do it. They have a couple of different programs, and their microphone at their table set up a lot better than ours. And fortunately, the system's good, but it's not. We don't have the highest tech where we need to get that. We need to get the audio where we can adjust it so they hear just the balls and not all the outside noise. We're working on that. It's definitely going to be a thing. It's funny because Mike 2.0 loves that. He really loves the clacking of the balls and the noise while people are playing.
Yeah, I told Bobby this, like, I don't know, I brought it up to you for the last like couple of years. I think is something of getting the audio at the table.
But then again, I got people that says they don't like it at all. They're like, I don't want nothing to do with it. Just noise. And I don't know if this goes, Mike. I don't even think you can push it in from where he is. It's going to hit that point. So. Even if you come underneath it, it's still going to go into that point. Didn't really have much of a choice there. Wasn't much you can do, Mike. I think Nick can make this now.
Can make this ball and smooth sailing.
So Gilly and Billy, either one of you guys are commenting about a tournament here. So we have all kinds of tournaments. You just got to keep your eyes and ears out and then try to play in them. But if you guys ever want to do an action match yourself against anybody, you can message Bobby Hilton or the Shark Stream, and we can stream your match and commentate it on right here on the Shark Stream. And that goes for anybody watching. And I think that's really cool, Mike. I really wish more people would take advantage of it. Because, me and you were kind of cocky and stuff. And, if we had this when we were playing, we do it all the time. You know what I mean? To have somebody stream from, another part of the country and commentate on your match. How cool is that?
That is crazy, man. Hey, Gilly, so I saw that you earlier in the comment you put that you're from Florida. Where in Florida do you live? Because there's a lot of tournaments in the state of Florida. Like every weekend there's a tournament playing. What about you, Billy? Where do you live, buddy?
Good shot there. Nice position to get on the 3. Here's going to be the key position for the rack, is getting good on the 4 to get to the 5. overcut that ball. Trying to slow it down enough to get on the pink 4. And it's going to leave Frank here. Pretty straight shot, though. This is really difficult, Mike, when you're this straight. You almost put off going forward to the bottom rail here. Went to the side rail. That's not bad. Mike, are you there?
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, they're saying
so
Gainesville and Claremont.
Yeah, Gainesville is a little bit of a hike. I'm not so the best thing if you guys want to play in a tournament, like you guys like just want to enter taking in the Orlando Open. Oh, you're talking about the Matchroom event?
Got to contact
are you guys
WNT.com.
Yeah, or are you guys like interested or just playing like any tournament? Like have you like there's dozens of pool halls in the state that do tournaments like pretty regularly. Like for instance, the pool room by where I live, I'm playing in a tournament tomorrow in Bradenton. That's not too far from Clearmont, but from Gainesville, it's definitely a bit away.
Well, he made a good shot there, but he drew it back too much behind the 8. Now he's got to use a bridge and go over the 8 ball. So this is going to make this way more tricky than it could have been if he just was able to stop it without rolling it onto the 8 ball. So here's one of the times we have to switch and go the other way, right? We don't want to see, can't really see the cue ball.
Right. So yeah, I would go this way here.
That's weird. I like this angle better, but I'm getting a lot of feedback. A lot of people like to see behind them.
Gilly, if you have like a Facebook page, go to Florida Tournament Chasers. It's a group on Facebook. If you do not have Facebook, I would just call the local pool rooms to where you live and ask them like when their next tournament is coming up. A lot of pool rooms do like some weekly stuff, or some of them do some like monthly, like bigger ones on the weekends. But I would just call the pool rooms near you, or like I said, go to Florida Tournament Chasers Facebook group, and they post where all the tournaments are every week in Florida.
Good shot right there by Nick, but he came a little bit farther than he wanted to. So now he's going to have to either slow roll the 7 or
like going 3 rails around. I think he's in a slow roll though. He's been
that's what I'm saying. And if he slow rolls, he's still going to have an angle. He's going to have to come back and forth for the 10 now. Yep, got to come back and forth for the 10 now. Just the way we called it. But this is very makeable. He's got a nice angle. He's got a natural angle. He can hit it with some left-hand spin. And he wants to come right to it, right about here, right? That's what we're thinking, Mike? What do you think?
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
Left-hand spin, maybe a little draw, not much. At the left, he just hit a little firm. Might have to play a bank now. He had the right line, Mike. He just hit a little too hard.
I like cutting it in the side here because if you miss, you'll leave them tough.
Yeah, but the bank's not terrible either because you hit it hard, you kind of stun it, and you miss, it should come on the other side of the table. But, I mean, I would play it inside as well. But I think the majority of people is going to bank this ball.
Don't they call you Bobby side pocket?
Do.
Call you?
That's what I'm talking about. As long as it doesn't hang up like this, oh, he's going to be okay.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, this is really tough for Frank here.
This is one of those pro safeties, you know, you got hit on the outside of this ball, Mike. They come around, you know what I mean? It's just
I don't even
so
think you
tough.
can really. I think you have to like try to like 4-rail this ball or something.
Did you see that shot where Daniel Charlo, a local guy, it's like a low pro, or at least 700 Fargo. He made a weekly tournament, and he made like a triple bank or a 4-rail bank and a 4-rail bank to win the tournament. Hill. Unbelievable.
No, I did not see that.
It'll probably come on your phone now, but it was nuts. It was nuts. The crowd was going crazy.
Was it at Yale or somewhere else?
No, I don't know where it was. Just popped up on my news feed. You did exactly the way we drew it up. It looks like my manager, Lisa, might have moved those people on 7.
Wow, he hit that really good.
Yeah,
I mean, that's like the best you can hope for there.
for sure. Still very makeable. And you play this to overcut if you miss it, and he's going to put him in the same spot, Mike. But obviously, you try to make it.
No, you just go all out for the make here.
But if you miss, overcut. How about that?
Wow,
How about that?
what a shot!
This buns or nerves of steel? What is this? This is great, great stroke. Hit the point. 8-4. How about this, Mike? 8-4.
They've been going on runs, so Nick, well, it was 1-1, and then Nick won 3 in a row, and then Frank won 3 in a row. Now Nick just won 4 in a row.
Yep. See what happens here. How about the Kevin Guimond made the 4 reel? Yeah, it's funny that Lance, that shot, that was the one that Dan Charlo made. The same, he made the 10 ball 4 railer, same shot, but he made a shot similar to the shot before. It's crazy. Crazy. Hill for a tournament. He just missed that side ball again. You make a ball? Looks like he did, right?
Yeah,
He did.
but like like when Frank left Nick the shot there, that's why I almost said like in that situation, almost makes more sense just to like take a flyer at the 4 railer or something, because if you're gonna leave the guy a shot at the pocket, you may as well go out swinging rather than like on a very, very tough safety, you know.
He's playing a safety here 100%. Doesn't want to make that ball. But it looks like he's going to take a break here.
Well, that's why LeBron's the best player in the world. That's
Oh
crazy.
my God. Shut up.
It's crazy. He just runs in the paint on 2 guys and just lays it in.
That's all he has in his bag, bro. He's got nothing in his bag. That's all he's got, literally.
I mean, he's better shooting percentage than Jordan.
It's minute. It's like by 0.02, and it's by the end of his career, it will be less.
Better 3-point percentage, better true shooting percentage.
He's got a terrible 3-point percentage.
More assists per game, more rebounds per game.
He's got a terrible free throw percentage, especially at the end of the games where Jordan's was elevated, which matters. You know, you can be the best kid to kickball and then, you know, in kindergarten, but when it gets to the real league, you got to play, bro. He might be the best regular season player I've ever seen. He really is. Maybe that's what we can call him. Maybe that's what we can call him.
You want to compare like
of the regular season.
Game 7 performances? LeBron has the most points per game in the history of the NBA.
Yeah, because
in
Jordan never got to Game 7. He won every one in 6.
No, that's in the finals. He played 3 or 4 Game 7s.
He only lost.
And LeBron averaged more points in Game 7s than Jordan does.
He lost more. He lost way more.
No, he didn't. LeBron hasn't lost a Game 7 in like 12 years or something.
Jordan's never lost the finals ever. LeBron's lost 6 of them. I want to know what his peers were telling him when he lost those championships. You're still the best player. You're awesome. You did great. Good job. Keep it up. What do you think they said to him? They obviously said the wrong thing to him.
The best player in the world, man.
He's the best regular season player. I'll probably get that. But not really. He's never won a Defensive Player of the Year.
Lance. LeBron has a better 3-point shooting percentage than Jordan. So if LeBron had to shoot outside,
you can't compare eras. Back and then, first of all, the 3-point has ruined the NBA. Everybody agrees to that. It's a different game. Back then, they didn't shoot him. He wasn't supposed to. And Jordan still made 4 in a row in the finals, which is ridiculous. It was a different game. Like, Draymond Green has more 3-pointers than Larry Bird. What does that tell you? That tells you that it's a different game, you know?
We had to stop talking about basketball because Gene Hunt is very offended.
What are you talking about? There's nothing playing, Gene. If I was playing this one ball, I would.
I would shoot it in the pocket,
All
just
right,
like how LeBron would shoot the basketball in the hole.
All right, here we go. I think you can make this, Mike, right?
I mean, we had about 10 minutes to look at it and figure it out. I think so. We got a different angle here. I think it goes.
I don't know. I don't know here.
Yeah, the bad boy Pistons would have stopped a 6'9", 250-pound LeBron
Yes,
James.
because he gets hit and he cries. He's paper soft, bro. Paper.
Yep.
Paper
They would have
soft.
stopped him. They would have stopped him.
I will send you 10 videos right now where he got knocked out by somebody didn't even touch him. Imagine if they hit him like they did the Pistons. Can we stop
They
now
would have
before I
stopped
reach
him.
to the phone and strangle you?
All the plumbers in the 90s would have stopped the 6'9", 250-pound LeBron James.
Yes. You see how soft he is?
Oh my!
I'll send you 10 videos right now where he just gets.
Oh, that's good. That's.
You want 10 videos or no? I'll send him 10 of you right now where he literally gets. Look at that safety right there.
A really good shot. I mean, Frank, this is go time for Frank here.
Yeah, this is must win for sure. I mean, to get to 9-4, now you're talking 9-4 disadvantage here. That's going to be tough.
Check the chat, Bob. Congrats on hitting 7, man.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Appreciate that very much. That's awesome. Yeah, you know, I won a tournament during COVID. You know that, right, Mike? Get the cash event. Yes, I did. I did.
Fun.
Mike
Wait,
DeMarco's tournament at Yale Billiards. Remember? Table 4.
No.
Yes, I did.
Do not remember that.
How do you not remember? Of course you don't remember that. That was pretty cool, Mike. What Mike DeMarco did during COVID to keep pool alive. That was something. You know what I mean?
Oh, you're talking about yeah. I know you're talking about. Yep.
The ghost tournaments.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, you had to run balls. You know what I mean?
Yeah, those were fun. Those were fun. I remember that a video just came up on my memories. Oh my God, LeBron's so good. It came up on my memories from like when me and you played like a ghost thing against each other on the bar table in the side room.
I beat you there too.
No, you did. Oh.
Watch the video. Watch the video.
Do you want to do it again now? See who wins?
You want to watch the video? You're like LeBron. You can't help coming in second, bro. All right, nice. These guys are going safety back and forth here. I don't know what's going to give here. What are we doing on this, Michael? On the 2 here, that's a big pocket. If he hits it towards the pocket, but again, the cue ball might want to go towards the side as well. A lot of bad things can happen here as well as good. Are you kidding me? Shut the front door.
Did he call that?
He did. He hit that gently. How about this? So many bad things could have happened, and he hit this. Oh, so nice. Oh, so nice. 2 in this corner pocket. Well played, Frank Gaetani.
If he makes this ball, he's almost surely out. It's a big window to land between the 10-8 there. Slide over to the rail.
And the 9 will be gone from the 5, so it's literally from 8 to the 10 is not going to be an issue.
Oh, he didn't. He held it. Wow.
Just wants to go forward here, right? I think you can get to the bottom rail.
You just got to come out back to the middle of the table. You can go anywhere, really.
You don't want to land straight. You want to give yourself an angle when you shoot the combo.
You don't want to draw this either because they're way.
No, just
better
come out to the
chance
middle
to
of the
miss.
table. That's fine.
Look at
It's
that.
better to land here than straight, because if you land straight and you shoot it and then the fork ball goes to the short rail, you're screwed. But if you shoot it this way, you'll always have a shot.
Possible that the 9 bounces out because it's close to the point.
No, it's too deep in there. It will never not go in.
Nice.
Never not go in. All right, he needs to make sure he leaves himself an angle off the rail.
Oh, you got one more. You got one other fan, Mike. I might have to block Connecticut Q-Man, but he's obviously drinking a Kool-Aid.
He knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, he's drinking the punch, man. Whew. All right, what are we doing here? We're going to go 2 rails forward.
Oh, wait, no, he says LeBron number 2. No, never mind. Yeah, ban him.
But I can see the argument where Kareem being number 1. He's won a lot of championships. He won big in college, and LeBron, there's literally no argument. You know, I can pass the ball. Woo! All right. What are we doing here? Are we slowing this down here? Yeah, I don't think you can from here. You got to come around 3 rails.
I don't like this. You got to commit to it, though.
There it is. Get that nice
shot.
Yeah, down 8-4. Big shot right there. He's got another one coming
This
up.
This is a big shot. This is down 8-4. This pocket looks so small right now.
The road. It's just pressure and just, yeah, that's tough. Got good chance here. Pull big. Anytime you're double the guy ahead of you. What's Mike got? What does Nick got to do here? Just stay calm, follow through?
Yeah, just smooth it in. Smooth it in. This I think the shot wins him the set if he makes it. Oh my goodness.
Tried to play safe. That was a big shot right there.
You know, it's crazy. If he played on any other table in your pool room, they'll make that like 10 out of 10 times.
I'll tell you what, all the other tables are playing 4.5 tight now. It's not the same. I mean, they're not super.
Well, I know, but still, though. I mean, even 4.5, it makes a big difference shooting that ball because you can rub the rail a little bit.
Yep.
This table, if you hit the rail, you're done.
How about this shot here for the money? For the money here.
Calling the bank?
He did. Right corner pocket.
I think he made it. I think he's going to land.
Going straight in.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Wow.
That's a big rack there. 8-5 and 9-4. Big difference.
That's a big swing.
That is.
Especially if Frank can win the next game or two after this, then that's a huge swing. But if Nick goes along and wins this next game, it's minimal damage there. But
a big shot. Big miss by both guys. Frank was able to escape that one and see how he does this rack.
If Frank wins this game right here, Nick's gonna start feeling some pressure. He's gonna start really thinking about that 10 ball, thinking how the match should have been put away up 9-4. You know.
Gilly, this table is 4-inch pockets. If you go to the overhead, you can see they're 4 inches all around the corner. Gilly was asking what's the difference between these tables. So right here, 4 inches here, and then 4.5 on the side. You can see the rails encroach the side pocket. So that's the difference. It's real tough.
And Gilly, for example, most pool rooms that you go to, like they're gonna be like 5-inch pockets. Like on the gold crowns, maybe even like 5 1/4.
Yep, for sure. That's what we used to have. Now we're all 4.5. And
but this table specifically 4 in the corners, which makes it really tight. That's like what the pros play when they're at the big matchroom events. They have the tables at 4 inches. So this is like what the pros play on. So it's tough.
makes a big difference. All right, Nick. Nick gets a quick shot right here after missing the 10. Let's see if he can bear down and run some balls. This is one of those racks that was looking like earlier, Mike, where they were running out.
Yep. Yeah, I don't see any. I don't see anything. This looks pretty good. I mean, getting the 5 to the 6 might be the only issue, or like getting good on it.
3 to the 4. Somebody just asked what the score is.
Don't even respond. Don't even respond.
My boy, though. My boy, Big Dog.
Dog.
Yeah.
Big Dog.
Got to go round table. He's got to avoid the 6. He's got to avoid the 9. He's got to avoid the 7. And make the shot and come out on the other side. A little bit. That's asking a little bit. Had the position, but unfortunately missed the shot.
Not even close to halftime yet, and LeBron has 20 points, 80% shooting. Just want to put.
What are they down by?
They're winning by 4.
Let's stop talking about basketball. All the viewers are getting turned off. Nobody likes LeBron James. He's a flopper. He's a terrible player. Let's not watch him, please.
Oh my!
You know he flops, right?
Stop.
Are you serious?
I want to know why Tom Shine asked what the score was, man. that guy's.
He just said it didn't catch up for 3 minutes. It's on a little bit of a delay. It's on a little bit of a delay.
I think his brain's 3 minutes behind. Smoking that good.
Yeah.
That's a great shot, man, from there.
With position too.
Yeah. Now this is if he can land good on the 5, it just make his life way easier getting on the 6. I like landing on an angle on the 5 where you can go like 2 or 3 rails like below the 7 to come and shoot the 6 all the way down in the corner here.
Not ideal because he's gonna be a little jacked up and let him spin on this. All right, so
he landed pretty good to do the shot that I wanted. I mean, a little more angle would have been fine, but he's okay here. Yeah, that's what I was saying before, exactly like that.
Then he's got to get back for the 7 too. That's no picnic. My line, Mikey.
Pretty good.
All right, what do you do here? Just draw this ball straight back, right? You draw it back for the side or just for the corner?
Probably just the corner. All you have to do is make it the 8 sitting in front of a pocket, so you don't need to really hit the ball hard. You don't want to risk missing it, trying to draw it all the way back there.
Avoid getting behind that 9 ball. That's the key here. You did nicely.
It's fine. You just have to make the ball. Hey, is it better now, Tom?
Sound fine now, yep. Brian says it sounds fine. I mean, he's going to have a higher pitch than me. He's a LeBron fan, so you expect a higher pitch.
Oh my goodness. All right, we have to start like paying each other every time someone says LeBron or Jordan at this point. There has to be like a fine or something.
I agree. All right, got to go forward here past the 9 ball. Just make it.
Yeah.
Where it turns, like you said, it's a big game now. He wins this. Now the pressure is going to be on Nick.
I think he could have just rolled that ball in. I think he didn't have to do that much. I think he created an angle. Like he tried to force an angle that wasn't there again and just missed it, trying to get the cue ball up there. He just rolled it in.
It's so funny, Mike. You used to gamble with these guys so much back in the day. Frank was like one of your best guys you like to play, right?
Yeah. I remember the last time I played Nick, I think I gave him 2 games to 9 on this table. A couple sets, or like 2 or 3 sets on the Shark Stream back in the early days of Shark Stream. And then Nick, and then Frank I played like maybe once or twice, yeah, but Frank's always in action these days.
He's been pretty winning. They've been calling him like unbeatable for the cash, beating everybody.
Yeah, I think he beat Steve Roman,
Evan Kiley, or no,
Tommy Dale.
Tommy
Yeah,
Dale.
I beat Tommy too. Yeah. Oh wow.
Right, Nick. There's a gift back. Let's see if we can take advantage.
Wait, isn't Brian supposed to take over for me? And he's saying he's out for a bit.
I don't know. Yeah, Brian, are you coming in? I don't know what he was doing. He said, "I'm in." I'm not sure what he's doing.
I said I was in for an hour, and I'm like 2.5 hours in right now.
I can't believe it's 2.5 hours at 8-5.
I know. I can't believe I don't even feel like I've been sitting here this long. Actually,
I tell you, the set's been pretty entertaining. It hasn't been slow. Like I remember when they played last time, it seemed like it was really slow. There was a couple racks in here that went slow, but overall, I think that the pace hasn't been terrible.
Yeah, the pace isn't bad. It's just a lot of shots. So they're just playing a lot of safes. So it's the racks aren't going quickly, but they're shooting a lot of shots. Yeah.
What did we do here? We're going to try to stun, or are we going to try to follow? That's the question. A little drawback, couple inches.
I think you follow at 3 rails, man, and just come out and play the 10 in the top corner there. Or wait, is he straight? He's not straight.
I like slow rolling it. Just make it.
Oh yeah, he's straight enough just to roll it in. Yeah, just roll it in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just roll it, but he could stun it too.
Yeah, yeah,
right.
That's fine. I didn't realize he was that straight.
Now here's the shot.
He can redeem himself. If he misses this one though, he's gonna be not thrilled about it.
Fired most of these 10 balls in pretty solidly. Just like that. 9-5.
Yeah, it's just that 10 ball becomes sweaty after that last one that he missed. You know, some doubt in the head, and you twist your arm a little bit when you stroke. And
yep. See this commercial, Mike? All right, guys, we're back. What an awesome commercial that was, huh?
Yeah, that was really. When did you get that? You just got that?
I just got it last week. They just put it in. Yeah, they got the 2 pro players battling out, doing trick shots, and the video came out awesome.
Tom, I don't think no one was up 9-5 last time. He said last time. He said 9-5. He was here last time, and Frank came back. I don't think they were close the whole time.
I think Nick had a kind of a lead, maybe 2. No, I think it was 9-7, and then.
No, I don't think so. I think it was 9-9 at one point, or 10-10, or 9-9, or something.
They finished at 13-11, right? Or 13-10.
13-10
or 13. It was 10-10.
Yeah.
These guys are streaky players, though. Like you said, they've been streaking back and forth. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Besides the last 2 games are the only times they traded games, other than the first 2. The first two and the last two.
Pretty good break there. Let himself, we're gonna carry him here or just cut this ball in for the combo, Mikey?
Cut it in. You'll always have a shot after. I mean, this is a pretty straightforward. Just make it. You hit the 6 at all, you're gonna have a shot.
Big pocket. You can even hit the dot unless you overcut it.
Wow, that's the only way to miss that.
That really
That's crazy.
was. Really, really was. For 9-5 here, everybody. It's a race to 13. Nick Musquet versus Frank Gaetani. 2,000 plus in the middle for these two guys. You got Bobby Boom, Mike 2.0 in the booth, giving you guys play-by-play. And it's been a good match so far. Very entertaining. Saw some really big shots. We saw some, and Nick made 3 combos. And how about those sped up games? We didn't have those combos. It might be 6-5. It might be. Look at that shot.
Landed a little short though. I don't know if you could cut this ball. And if you can, Mr. Whitey's running real loose.
You put that right spin on it, you got to avoid the corner. You know what I mean?
All right, Tom Shine, you got me for a $20 sweat bet. I bet that was not the score. I bet the score was never 9-5 the last time they played.
There you go, Sean. Say the bet.
You know, confirm the 20.
Like instantly, because you can go look at it real quick.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Confirm. Yeah, you have to confirm within like 10 seconds of now.
That's literally like 13 seconds. How about this? How about that? Are you looking it up? Did you guys bet? Good news. Dominic Dunn raised over $10,000 so far for him, and hopefully it keeps going. He got his house burned down. His family had to move to a smaller place. Shout out to our buddy Dominic Dunn over there in Florida. We put the link up in our chat a little while ago. Want to go check it out? If anybody else wants to post a chat, please do. I got no smoke, no Venmo, no PayPal. Sorry, dog, no bet, but I'm sure it was 9-5.
It's all right. You can pay Bobby at Yale if you want to bet, or I'll pay Bobby Cash App if I lose and give you cash.
Get in the middle of your stuff.
Yeah, you can.
In the middle of that stuff. All right, you got to come over. This is a wide open rack here, Mike. Wide open. I mean, literally, like wide open. I think maybe 3 to the 4 might be the most difficult position. What are you thinking here?
I mean, you can just slow roll this ball in. I think play the 4 into the 6, roll it in and make it.
Mikey called it. Still tricky though. I mean, you got to make sure you leave that pink ball there. If you go, I guess if it goes in, you can still make the 5. You just don't want to hit a piece of the 6 and get that pink ball back to the dot. Got to leave it in front of the pocket.
Yeah, this one you just want to hit soft as you can.
I don't know.
Nothing's gonna happen.
Big Dog's actually got table 7 right now.
Really? That's a good. That was a good no bet, by the way, by Tom Shine. I was right.
Really? It was like 8-8, 9-9, then 10-10, and then
Yeah, it was 5-7 Frank, and then
Nick was up
6-7,
9-7,
then
right? Nick was up
7-7.
9-7, I think.
Frank was 7-5, and then it was 7-6, 7-7. Yeah, then Nick was up 9-7.
Ah, see, I should have bet.
Well, I didn't say nothing about that.
Would have bet that. You would have bet that.
No.
All right, big shot right here, Mikey. Got to come with it. He's got to bring it forward.
The shot's preference here, if you want to go off the end rail or not. Some people just want to roll it up and float the cue ball. Some people want to go off the end rail, hit it a little harder. I don't think there's a right or a wrong way. Nick did it.
That's the right way right there.
Yeah, making the ball. I would have shot it the same way. Some people like going the end rail just to hit it a little firmer, but.
And again, I want to give a shout out to our buddy Jonas, who's in the top 32 of the Taom Billiards tournament. We're going to give you guys updates tomorrow. They play like 5 in the morning, so hopefully he can take that thing down. But we'll update you match by match. It's single elimination now for him. Can you imagine if they're both in the Mosconi Cup?
Lucas and Jonas? Oh, I would go. I'd go.
You'd have to go, huh?
Yeah, I'd have to go.
Have to go. Oh, he fired that. I thought he was going to baby that.
Oh, he's going to land super funny here.
You want to run into it or try to get by it?
I think you just run into it, but you focus. You really just you make the 9 and run into the 10. So you're going to use like center ball.
Got to hit it hard because if it rolls to the rail, he's in trouble. He's got to hit it hard enough where it's going to bounce off.
You don't want to hit it like hard, but you know, a little medium, say like a medium pace.
Hit the
but you
edge.
just got to focus on making it.
I think I think he might be able to miss it.
I don't think that helps you. I think you just use center ball and just hit into the 10 ball and just focus on making the 9 with center ball, and then the 10 you're just gonna got to take what you get after that. But you just don't want to risk missing the 9 ball. Like
Shine says bump it.
Is he? He said he's at Yale right now. He's there right now.
Shine says bump it. Wow. That does not count. Look at this. This might even come in to hurt him.
Wait, that does. Okay, things just got a little weird here. Yeah, things got weird. Wait, I think he can give it back.
But actually, he can't make Nick go again, can he, Mike?
Yeah, that's what I think Frank can make him shoot again.
Interesting. What do you do here?
That depends how much of the ball he can see.
I mean, he's got a beautiful safety. I mean, it's a simple safe. 2 rails, leave the cue ball on the bottom rail and leave the 9 ball at the top rail. You know what I mean?
He might be able to see enough of the 9 to shoot it. Well, no, he can like draw behind the 10 and shoot the 9 ball the same way, but he can draw behind the 10, kind of stiff him on the 10 ball. I don't think he can see it. I don't think he can see that much of it. I think he might have to cross it.
I think the safety's the play. Why mess around? Just leave him long distance. You know what I mean? That's how he got back into it. He left Nick that big bank on the 10 ball.
If the safe isn't easy here, I think I'd let him shoot again.
I think the safe's really easy. Just go 2 rails and leave the cue ball at the bottom rail. There's no way you're going to leave him like a straight in shot. At worst, you're going to leave him a big cut, 8 feet long. Yeah, that's what I want.
We try to make it.
That's what I want to do, but he needed to follow that and leave it here.
No, I think he tried to make it. I think he played it with spin to throw it in.
I think so too. Yeah,
Well, that's a third time Nick's had a ball in hand on the 9-10.
Oh, that's not true. Nick gave Frank Gaetani 3 times. This is only Nick's first time, actually.
Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry.
That's okay. That's what I'm here for.
I'm too busy watching LeBron put up a lot of points right now.
Oh, you owe me $50. $50 is the number. How about this shot? There it is. Playing really well.
Watch out for the side.
He's going to be up.
Watch out
10.
for the side.
No, he's good. It's going to be 10 to 5 here, guys. Nick Bousquet up 10-5. Now, Mike, he's got to lose 8-4 to lose. 8-3.
Yeah, he's got to hold him to 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, 2. Yeah, 2.
3.
2. Got 10. 10-5.
Oh, he's at 10. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. You're all right too. Yeah, he's got to beat him 8-2 from here to win. Tough. But hey, sometimes the last game could, is tough.
Yep.
The last game could be tough. Like if Nick gets to 12, I mean, Nick, it's sometimes it's hard to close out the matches.
Yep.
I've unfortunately dealt with that a couple of times over the last few months, and
Want to talk about the Expo?
yeah, things happen. That's all.
It was terrible. Terrible. I don't
thank
think I bet on you that time, which is good, but in general, when you're up 8-5 and a race to 9, how does that even happen? You know what I mean?
I gave him ball in hand twice, and he had a 4-9 combo or 4-10 combo, and that's it. Yeah, and at about 4:30 in the morning, my jump shots started failing me, and gave him ball in hand twice. That's all she wrote.
Yeah. A break here. What's going on here?
All right, let's get some other people typing in the chat here. You got Tom Shine. 50 comments in a row. Tom Shine. We got anyone else out there? Let's get something going here.
What do you guys think? You think Frank Gaetani can come back, or you think it's all over but the crying?
So the last time they played, Frank won the match by winning the last 6 games in a row. The last time they played.
Oh.
So if Frank wins 6 in a row from here, that puts him up 11-10.
But Nick's playing really well. I mean, really, he scratched a couple times, a couple weird ones, and he hasn't missed really. He missed that 110 ball.
Lance, you got a lot of heart, brother. A lot of heart.
That's my goal. That's my boy right there, bro. Andy Gow says Nick 13-7. Wow. Thinks the Nick's going to take him 3-2 from here. Doug says 13-9 final score.
All right, here's my prediction here. I think I'm gonna play both sides. I think Nick either wins 13-6 or just loses the match. Is that just crazy, or is that or
Yeah, it's a 3-1 win, and then you're. I mean, to lose, that's got to be a colossal. I mean, like I said, he's got to beat him 8-2.
Yeah, like I said, I think Nick wins 13-6 or loses the match. Those are the only 2 scenarios, I think. Oh, Gene, brother, I would I feel for you there. Tough.
Lakers up by 4 at the half. What you say is the fair 6 is fair?
I mean, the live line's 1.5 points. Why would I'd go on Hard Rock bet Lakers minus 1.5.
Confidence in LeBron for a hundo. I love.
I'll just go
baiting
bet.
the go. I love it. He's baiting the go.
1.5.
He's the go, bro. Bait him. He's baiting you. Let's go. Take it. Take it. All right, Nick, the break up 10-5, everybody. And again, we've been here for 3 hours now, Mike.
Yeah, and if Frank ends up winning this match, we'll be here for another 3, I think. Good thing I'm paid by the hour.
Hey. All my cash apps are down. I got nothing. See the post I made on the Shark Stream, Mike, earlier today?
Which one?
Hold on. I wanna look it up. Billiard place, the ball skid. You got any billiard phrases? Playing, you know?
You saying?
Like I said, I said the table skid. And then Jesse
Billiard
said
phrases you have heard more than
the
once.
table rolled off. I didn't play bad. He just got all the rolls in the world. This guy's a nit. The table rolled out. I never heard this one before. The chalk is dry. You ever hear that one?
Yeah. Talk is too dry.
I never heard that one.
Yeah, no.
Any other table that would have went? You said that earlier, actually, Mike.
Yeah, miscued.
I haven't hit a ball in months. How many good players say that? No way that's your skill level. You got to give me weight, bro.
Tom, how are you going to say that when you said you were certain it was 9 to 5 last time and you still wouldn't bet $20? Yeah, you're saying I'm scared money. It's crazy. That is crazy work.
Pool gods hate me. You ever heard that one?
I'm sure I've said that 100 times.
Pretty interesting stuff there. Luke is supposed to be here practicing. He told me he was getting serious after today. You know where he is?
Can I bet not at the pool room?
Open table here, Mike. Heat is a little weird, but everything else, 2 to 3 should be no problem. 4 to the 5.
Tom, if it was 9-5, then bet 100 or whatever, or 20 or whatever you want to bet. It was not 9-5.
Mike said he already looked. So he's saying it's confirmed it was 9-7. It was never 9-5.
Correct. Because it was 7-7 at one point, and then I went 9-7.
Kind of safe there. Like he got it, right?
Yeah, he got there. Leave him a little jump shot. Jump
on the rail.
The balls actually aren't laying. I mean, the 8 ball is a little. Yeah, the 8 ball is funny here.
5's funny.
Go for the run. Well, you got the 3 and the 4 there to lead you right to it, and the 6 right there. So it's actually not that bad. The 8 ball makes this tough.
That does not count, Michael.
At least he left him a little weird here anyway, so it'll be all right.
How many points does Brownie have? Oh, I'm just asking. I don't know. I can't watch the game. Can I look it up? I'm going to look it up. I mean, he was drafted pretty high by the Lakers. I'm sure they're going to want him to play in the playoffs, right?
Yeah, I mean, the guy drafted ahead of him hasn't played this game yet either. Dalton Netch. He hasn't played this game, and he was drafted before Bronny. I mean, when LeBron has half your team's points, you don't need the bench players to play.
The other guy didn't play.
Dalton Netch.
They got 0. They all got 0.
Yeah, they haven't really played many bench players. There's only 3 people off the bench at the point.
I bet you Braun right now is like, you got to play my son. My son needs to get in action for the playoffs. This is not fair.
You need help, bro.
Well, that's how we got him in the league, right? All right, going to play a safety here. He's going to play the cue up on the 4-10. I'm sorry, the 8-10. Trying to get to the 8-10. He didn't cut it enough. More cut to carry that cue ball over.
It still isn't easy. I mean, even let alone making the ball. I mean, let alone you got to running out from here. It's tough.
Also going to want to go in the corner, actually.
Jay Sheffield asks, "What's the action in this race?" What's the action, Bob?
It's in the title. It's 2,000 in the middle, plus a bunch of side action. And I call that.
Yeah, that ball was always scratching there.
I'm going to fire this 10 ball in.
Combo, bank combo.
So yeah, there's 2,000 in the middle. These guys played a couple months ago or a month ago, and Frank won at his homeroom 13-10, and Nick's winning the set 10-5. You see on the left, it's a race of 13. Where we're at.
So I wonder what they're doing now. So if Nick wins this, are they?
Do and brew.
I think they play.
Do and brew.
Wait, was that actually what they said, or were you?
No,
I thought you.
No. I'm being
Okay, I thought you were joking. Yeah, okay.
Being facetious.
I wonder if they go play a neutral room somewhere then. Actually, if they both win at their home room, or if they disagree to run it back at both again.
I mean, I think Nick feels confident, maybe going back to racks. Played where it was close, and he feels like he didn't play his best at the end. If he plays this pretty confidently and wins pretty handily, he might go back to racks. I don't know. Interesting. Or maybe Frank will be like, I can do better at Yale. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, or I think they lock a set into play both again, like one at each place again.
Yeah,
I think that's what you got. I think that's what you got to do.
Up the stakes, though, right? Up the stakes. He's on 2 now.
Yeah, you got to test. Now here's a good one. You put you shoot the 3 into the 9, and you put the cue ball right on the 5 ball. Use the 9 as a stopper.
That's really careful, though. You got to watch out for the side pocket. I like rolling to the rail. Same thing you're saying, except roll it to the rail. Don't get it right on the 5 because you're risking the scratch.
Oh no, you're not. If you scratch here, then you should. There's no way.
Listen.
With ball in hand, you can control this. You can get right up on the 5. Easy, very easy. You just don't want to make the 9. Just try to play to not make the 9.
Ball, the 3 ball almost to the rail first.
But you want to nestle it right. You want to freeze it to the 5 so he can't kick one rail.
Yeah, and you want to put the 3 behind the 9 as well, so he kicks. Right play. You can also roll it to the bottom rail into the 9 as well. Another option. And you got to nestle up on the purple 5. With the good call. You just told him you're on 2.
Well, I think the 6 is blocking the 1 rail too. Actually, yeah.
Yeah, so that's a pretty strong shot right there by Bousquet.
He might have to. Oh, I don't even. How do you hit this ball? You might have to go. You can go. Yeah, you can go 1 rail right to the right of the side pocket with a lot of spin and spin into it. No, that angle doesn't make sense, Bob. You can't do that.
I think you can.
I think the 7's blocking it both ways. I don't think you can. I think he has to go right past the side pocket with a lot of spin.
Yeah, it looks like
he's almost shooting it.
Wow, what a great shot right there. Yo, Tom is still saying it's 9-5, bro. Bet the 20, please. Please. Tom, bet the 20. Mike, you in for 20?
Yeah, Tom, just please bet something, man. Bobby's 10 feet away from you. He'll go collect. Please.
Let's figure out what to do here. I mean, you're going to have to go this way.
With a lot of spin, yeah.
And you might even miss it, but get it on the rail and then come back.
Have to go. Yeah, you have to go closer to the side pocket with more spin. Like, yeah, you see what I'm saying?
Yep.
He's looking at hitting it.
Even hard to draw a line that way. Tom sent the content.
Tom, it's
loaded.
literally the easiest thing. It's the easiest video to find. Who streamed the match? Make a Score tour. Go to Make a Score on YouTube. Their last video. The cover up, Tom.
Wow, this is a fantastic save by Bousquet.
Maybe he can't even do what I said. Maybe that's not even available either.
So then the only other option you have is this shot right here, Mike. You don't have an option. Hit the point.
You can't even make it go there from there.
You can, but it's 99% luck. You don't know which way it's gonna go. It's to a point. You know what I mean?
I know, but I don't think you from that angle it won't ever go that way.
I think it could. There it is. Mike said this shot does not work, right? That's the only way I saw to hit it. But again, it looked at, I mean, I think he can squeeze by.
No, you can't. I think he's looking to go behind the 9, but that won't work either. Try and go behind the 6 and behind the 9. It's not going to work.
That was tough. What a great shot by Nick. I got to give him a boom for that. That was a fantastic shot. Up 11-5.
Now he's asking Lance, and Lance is saying no clue. I just told him how to find the video. That's crazy, man.
5 guys, race to 13.
Hey, can you go collect 20 from Tom Shine just for wasting my time?
I'm gonna come in the booth and drop it off.
Tom, go drop off 20 for Bobby, please.
Google the video on the YouTube as well here. Did I just see
Thank you, Steve Roman.
Did you see the big bet? It was between Bergman coming up. I see a big bet between Bergman and somebody.
Yeah, that starts Sunday, I think. It's Justin Bergman and Lil John Massius.
100,000, right, or something like that.
Yeah, I think the 10-6 or 11-6 in one pocket.
A lot of money. Is that the guy that Dominic plays?
Yes.
He's always on
Wait,
Dominic's page,
wait, hold
right?
on. Tom Shine, yes, you got action for the 100. You get both for the 100. Tom, they're playing 3 foul.
Saved them out.
Wait, hey, no one say anything in the chat. Me and Tom have a $100 bet
He
here.
said no bet.
Oh my god!
After 55 chats in a row, he drove home with them. He knew the score was 9-5. I can pull at least 20 chats that he said it was 9-5. At least 20. Maybe 30.
I think you need to charge him 20 extra on top of his table time, Bob.
Does that count? Is he on 4 now or no? The carryover? He found the video, so now there's no bet. We couldn't find the video. It was a bet. He knew it was 9-5. That's hilarious.
Guy needs help.
Watched it a while ago. What is he missing? That's funny. About this, Nick playing smart here. Lakers game start yet?
That third quarter.
How are we doing?
The GOAT is winning currently.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he
Want
is.
to bet 10? Want to bet 10?
No, did Minnesota hit a 3 or something? Is it 60?
Yep. 54-63.
That's funny.
Your boy
Yeah, he
can't do
passed it back. His
Your boy-
foot was on the line.
Your boy
Ooh.
can't do anything.
He can't do anything. He has the most points in the game, and he's 40 years old.
Playoffs. He's only got 25 this game.
He has more points than Luca and Austin Reeves combined. He has more points. He has more points than Anthony Edwards and Luka Doncic combined. You want to talk about that for a second or no? You want to let that sink in?
I'm just thinking all you want. They don't even guard him anymore. He's like, go ahead, bro.
Wait. Can we talk about that? Luka and Anthony Edwards, LeBron James at 40 years old has more points than both of them combined.
That's pretty impressive. I'm not gonna lie. Being a 40-year-old basketball player is great. Not gonna lie. That's all I gotta say about that.
Hey, you brought him up. You owe me 50.
What? What are we doing here?
Can you mute? I think we have to mute Tom Shine for like an hour. Put him on a little timeout here.
I can mute him. I can mute him.
Let's mute. Let's give him like a 10 minutes to think about what he did wrong. I think.
Shine doesn't seem to be the person that is going to learn his lesson in 10 minutes.
Yeah, probably not.
Watch this shot. Watch this shot, Mikey. Look at that. How do you like that?
That's not a foul. Sorry, I'm watching. All right, yeah, no, that was great save.
How does this happen all the time when you're losing and the guy shoots and just misses and you get these rolls? When you're winning, you don't get these rolls. You get the opposite rolls.
Yeah,
How
it's
does that
crazy,
happen?
man. It's crazy. I don't know.
A lot too. It's not random. It just seems like it happens a real lot. All dunks and free throws. That's right, Lance. And not another thing. He can hit a 3 occasionally. He's got no game. He's got nothing in his bag. He's got no turnaround jumper. He's got no reverse layups. He's just the quick dunks and the 3-pointers and the fouls. He gets fouled when the wind hits him. So
Wow, sure. Saunders didn't get drafted in the second round either. That's crazy. I thought for sure Schroeder did not get drafted.
yeah, they're saying he's got a lot of baggage with his. I don't know what his baggage is, but they say he's got a lot of issues with him. I don't know what the.
I think he's gonna get picked early in the third round by Cleveland. I think that's
How many people are in Green Bay?
a lot,
Yeah,
man. Yeah,
yeah.
that
I
was
went to the
crazy.
last 2 drafts. It was crazy. This one looks just as bad, if not worse. Like I can't.
Was it fun? Was it fun being at the draft, or was it boring?
It was a blast, but we never sat on the stage for 6 hours like that. We only did the fun stuff all day. Then we went back to the room and hung out, gambled, and ate stuff like that. But I can't sit. I'm too old. I'm not going to.
Is it at a different field every year?
Every year, yeah. We went to Green Bay, we went to Detroit, and then nice shot, Nick. And went to Detroit, and this year's in Green Bay. So
Wait, when did you go to the other Green Bay one?
the last 2 years. No, I didn't go to Green Bay. I went to Kansas City and then Detroit.
Oh, okay.
Had a nice little run here, but the 4 is a little tricky, Mike.
Yeah, the 8 ball. These pockets are small. I don't know if it goes in off the 8 or if it's blocking it.
Mike's gonna play it in the corner himself. And like I said, when you're
Oh, that's
winning,
perfect.
when you're winning and playing, you get these rolls, right?
Yeah, that's perfect bump right there.
You just-
2.0, is he out from here? I'll let you know after this 4 ball.
I don't know if that 6 goes though, Mike. Look at that 6-8.
Yeah, I don't think it goes actually.
But the 8's a little loose. It might bounce in, maybe. Oh, he's going to play the 8 here. How about
Oh,
that?
I like.
He's going to
Yeah,
get it
that's
home.
smart.
Yeah, that was a smart play by Busquets. And the key here is leaving this purple in front of the pocket. He's been pretty good with them so far. I think he's made more combos this set than I've seen you make in your career.
It's possible.
Oh, he gets a double kiss so it doesn't go in. Wow.
Perfect. You can hit this ball fat and just draw it over, slide it over. It's perfect. He's out from here.
I mean, he's got to reach. He's not a lefty. Lefty, you get this. Righty is tough.
Oh, but he can shoot opposite handed though.
Yeah, no, he's not that good opposite.
Yeah, he is. 100. Yeah, he is. He can draw. He can slide it over. Seen him do it. I've seen him do it.
Got an extension. He has all the tools. I know that. Will he use them? Want to bump forward here. I agree, though, Mike. You can definitely draw this ball back, even if you use a bridge. There you go. He looks comfortable. Just got to smack in the face.
Yeah,
here.
by hitting it this way, you can't aim. You're not aiming as well. You might clip the 6. Yeah, see, I didn't like that. Because if you're on the bridge, you can shoot it so you're not running into the 6.
Big shot right here. I said the 9-ball kind of, I don't know if it helped him or hurt him, and kind of in between, right? How about Tomos is $1 for every chat he does in a row? What do you think?
Say that again?
But Tomos is $1 for every chat he does that right after another. He can do one, but if he does 2 in a row, he owes $1.
I agree. I agree. Good luck getting paid.
Like that 9-ball he missed earlier. Almost the same shot. This time. Oh.
One rail out to the middle.
I like 2 rails. I like going to the side.
No, you just come one rail, a little bit of left spin. Oh, we got a wild cue ball on the loose here.
Not hit that well.
No.
That's a problem when you put that reverse spin on it. It slows it down.
Well, I wonder if that got him. Someone shot the cue ball off the table next to him, and maybe he felt it. Maybe it threw him off his concentration a little bit. Did you see that the cue ball on the side
Yeah,
of
I
him?
saw the cue ball rolling. Bank here. Gonna go aggressive down 10-5, 11-5.
I think you got to play the safe here. You got to bank the 9 to the short rail on the right, and the cue ball 2 rails below the 10. You can't shoot that. Wait, he might get away with it. Yeah, he got away with it, I think. Wow.
I think he's going to be able to make this. Got to hit it that center speed. You know what I mean? You can't hit any low on it. Out to the point. Almost be right where it is. That was a great shot.
Oh, yep, very good.
Bobby breaking your dollars up so you get consecutive comments. Nice. Tom Shine. Send the PayPal, brother. Wow. How about that? He's really close to the side almost every time, right? His cue ball goes towards that side pocket. Check out this commercial, everybody. We're proud of our sponsors. Both of these guys are sponsored by not only McDermott Q, the Shark Stream as well. Check this out. How awesome is that commercial, huh? At least you want to go out and buy a McDermott cue, right?
Yes, sir. I like the cases and stuff they have. They look good. I've seen Lucas and Jonas traveling with them. They look real good.
Right. Nick Busquet on the hill, breaking up 12-5. What's Frank thinking right now? It was 5-5, wasn't it? Or no? Oh, it was 4-4.
It was 4-4. Yeah.
4-4, and then it was up to like 9-5, 9-4. There's the first scratch we got, Mike.
Oh wait, we got a 110 combo on the side here.
He's not. He hasn't.
He's
shot.
shooting it. Look at the fours
He has
tied
to
up.
shoot
He's
it.
shooting
Yeah,
it.
he has to shoot
I'll
it.
bet you at 10 he shoots it.
I don't see him making it because he doesn't feel confident. He's not even looking.
He's got it. You have to shoot it.
I know you do. I'm saying too, but somebody like me or you, if we don't play combos, we're not making that. It's just your psychological.
I shoot this and I'd make this. This is
You
not
do
a
not
hard
make
one.
this 100%.
I make this one.
Set it up right now with your iPhone. I bet 20.
All right, wait, I'm gonna take a picture and I'm gonna FaceTime you tomorrow. I'm gonna go to the pool room. I'm gonna set
we'll
it
do
up
20 a
right
shot.
when I get there.
We'll do it 20 a shot.
All right, you got me. I'm gonna find the table with the biggest side pocket in the world.
Got to be a 4.5 inch, bro. We're having so much fun. You didn't even go and watch the game, bro. How about that?
I got it up on my TV here. I'm watching both.
I know, but LeBron's second half, he's not going to score.
I'll take the over. I'll take the over. We can.
Oh, nice shot. All right, how about
Look at
take the
that.
over on 40? He averages 10 points fourth quarter. You sent it to me. What do you want to do?
40's tough. He's 40. He's 40 years old, man. He got 27.
He already got 30.
He got 27. The third quarter is almost over.
I'll bet 37.
Take the over on 35. Got me.
Told me the over was, I'll give you 10 points in the fourth quarter, whatever it is. 10 points in the fourth
35 and a half. You got me. Should
There's
take
still
it.
3 minutes to go. He might score 10 more points, dude.
He's not even in the game, Brad. He's not even in the game.
Got 27.
Oh wow! Like, come on, Vin. Steve said ordering 3 right now. Wait, what were we just talking about? Ordering 3 what? Oh.
Awesome. The great cues. Me, Lucas, Jonas all have them. We all have the Mach 1s, and we all have different playing cues. 2 of us use the wood. Or 2 of us
I
use
mean,
the target.
I got to say that Lucas and Jonas have both been doing much better in tournaments since they started playing with McDermott.
Also, since they became sponsors of the Shark Stream.
Oh, look at that.
Always getting better. Good kick here. To the bottom left. Steve, you should put in the link which ones you're ordering. I'd like to see them. Funny, I followed a McDermott page and they had Honas's cue up, for sale. Obviously, not his cue, but his style. Two. Old retired Harley Davidson, very nice. I played with her for years. One of my favorite cues. Yeah, those cues are worth pretty good penny from what I hear. I remember when we used to sell them. We used to sell them like hotcakes, man. Everybody liked them. Harleys. He gave it back to him. Nick's gonna have to shoot this. Try to get the one up here and leave the cue down there, but This is like one of the toughest things when you're playing pool. You're down big, you have a shot of the one ball. You literally need to run out a couple racks, and it's really difficult to bear down and keep your focus.
Hey, this might be over here in a second. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 10.
That's wired.
Not wired, but I think he's gonna play the combo.
Makes combos too. He fires.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I think he's got it. I think he's got it. He got there.
Think so?
Yeah, he got there. Yeah, he's got plenty of room.
He's gonna carry him right into this purple. He's gonna have straight in on the 3 too.
You wanna like stop it right there. You wanna give yourself the good angle.
Forward. How about that?
Maybe
it's okay though. I would have liked whacking that 5 just to get it out of there.
yeah, he doesn't have to play the combo. He can come like in between the 8, 10, like and shoot the 4 all the way in the corner or something. No shot. What? He can run into the 4.
Playing the combo.
He can run into the 4. I'm just telling you. Or he can. You want to get to at least where the 5 ball is. You can get past the 5. That'd be ideal.
Still playing the 10 ball.
No shot.
Gotta watch the cue ball. This is a lot tougher from here for sure. Okay, there's no doubt different set of rules here playing on the 9-foot 4-inch pocket. Safety here. Oh, did he get the rail?
Yeah, he's good. Good shot.
How about this touch right here, Mike? Nice drawback with good stroke. Just hard enough to hit the rail. They play another one right away. They got a time for a race to 3. I know you're watching LeBron, Mike. Did you hear that?
No, I did not. Sorry.
I said, I know if they want to start another one, they got time for at least a race to 3 by 2.
Oh, miscue. Oh.
Rains it pours, man.
Surprised Frank didn't just shake his hand right there.
This is a real tough run out. I mean, how many times have we seen 7 balls run out in this table? 6 today. 6 out of 18, maybe less.
Yeah, it's not only that, but you're down 12-6, and it's been an ugly few games for Frank. Last like hour and a half. I'm sure Frank would like to have the last hour and a half back. 2 hours. He's making a lot of mistakes he's not making at his home table. You know, this table's tough. I think it's maybe in his head a little bit.
Couple rolls here and there as well. 3 combos. 3 combos in the 10 ball. And Nick actually gave him 3 racks with ball in hand on the 9 or the 10. How about that?
Yeah, that is crazy, actually. Oh.
No kiss there. I think he's okay, but definitely didn't want that much of an angle. Want to run into the A10 here? Just let it go.
No.
Because if you avoid it, you got to watch the side pocket. You know what I mean?
No, you can stay below them. Come 3 rail, 2 or 3 rails.
You can go below too, but just the way Mikey called it. Stay below. How about this for a tester?
Yeah, this is not easy.
Draw back for the 8-10.
I think you just come across and just shoot the 8. Take a longer shot on the 8. Just come straight across. You shoot the 8 in the bottom left.
Well, from here, but
Yeah, now you're gonna have to hit a good stroke on this ball here. Yeah, again, you don't even need to do anything too crazy. You don't need to come all the way back down. Draw to the side rail and come back to the middle. Yeah.
all right, guys. I want to say thanks for tuning in. We had over 100, about 100 the whole time. We got we have YouTube and Facebook. Buddy 2.0 joining me on the stream. Amazing, we both had food served at the same time. Exact same time. Talk a little smack about basketball. Some good matches. Good match going on here. Still in it. 12-6. Big shot trying to close it out. Guys for tuning in. Appreciate you. Please like and share. Want to make a donation? You can do that as well. Venmo and Cash App link. I'll draw on this maybe.
Or you can go inside 3 rails. But that would be crazy. I think you got to just draw and slide out. Oh, he tried to go inside 3 rails. This might not be over.
Frank's probably not over. Like Frank can definitely.
Oh, I'm saying the set. That's what I'm saying. The set's not over.
Never over. Mike said the hardest rack is the last one, right?
Yep. It looks like we got a stream's not quite over yet, Bob.
But it was. I was just saying thank you to everybody for tuning in. Always do that when it gets close. Worst case scenario, we got another.
Oh,
that's what we
okay.
call
It is over.
commentator curse by Mike.
Oh my goodness.
All right, guys. Again, thanks for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed the commentary, Bobby. And 2.0, great match by Nick Busquet. Shout out to Frank Gaetani for giving us a great action match here at final 13-7. Thanks for tuning in. This is Bobby Hilton saying, boom. Say goodbye, Michael.
Later, guys.
We're going to give a shout out to all of our sponsors. We've got Greater New Haven APA, Sigma Wear, Tommy Supplies, Mabel's Tables, NM Billiards, Dynamic Power Wash, Pool Table Magic, Simonis Cloth, of course, the Shark Stream and Yale Billiards, Andy Gow, Support Pool, Share, and Donate, Salotto, Mark Anthony Home Improvement, WR Magic Carbon Cleaners, McDermott, Taom Billiards, Vacules, Aramith, Master Billiards, K. Morgan Commercial Painting, Jacoby Custom Cues, and Harriman Real Estate. Don't forget, folks, without you, there is no us.